Everybody, yeah, I guess we're gonna, I don't really, yeah, like, I didn't mean to clickbait anyone, shotgun sold separately, yeah, it's just a funny thumbnail. Obviously I've already gone over them saying they need a shotgun, so I guess I'll just, I don't know if you guys have seen Brendan Buckingham and Ben's latest collab. It's pretty good, so we'll go over that. It's really good. Yeah, it's got all of Ben's stuff. Yeah, Inside the Life of Reckless Ben.
In July of Reckless Ben is a YouTuber who has recently gone viral for exposing the Lego theft committed by Bricks and Minifigs. And in today's episode, we're going to be going over his entire life story. From dropping out of college to being one of the best slackliners in the world.
Check out this.
How old is Bacon? I don't know. What up, Stan Lexi? How old is Bacon? I don't know. I've known about Bacon for a while.
Super scary moment.
Saved it.
To going on television shows like Tosh.0.
Calls himself Reckless Ben.
And even exposing creepy cults and evil organizations like McCamey Manor. Ben has faced extreme censorship throughout his 7-year YouTube career.
My last video got taken down, incorrectly taken down. Shadow ban me
YouTube
again.
keeps taking down all my videos.
They removed 3 of my videos. Right now, I'm 100% censored.
So much so that he's even had to be homeless, sleeping in his car or on Santa Monica Beach.
Most of my career, I've just been living out of my car.
This is our house. I just slept on the beach for like 3 months, I think. I just had a sleeping bag. Sometimes I'll sleep under like a bridge or something.
I've been friends with Ben since 2020 and have exclusive access that helped me create this video. So get ready to learn about one of YouTube's wildest creators as we go inside the life of Reckless Ben.
Yeah, hello. Hello, I'd like my Legos back. Like, criminal scum. It's like an Oblivion NPC is what we're dealing with.
Hey, show, Buckethead.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're going to be getting a first-hand look inside the life of Reckless Ben. And we're going to be going over your career.
Let's do it.
And interestingly enough, me and Ben met very early on in our YouTube careers.
Yeah, with the balloon challenge.
Guys, this is my first vlog ever. So my first vlog ever.
It's funny because Ben looks like he wouldn't be shit, but on our undercover mission, we went to a hot spring, and it was all ice. It was Utah, and I slid into him at like full force, and like I was fat as shit then. I was like 250 pounds, and he didn't move a single inch. It's crazy. He's like really strong. He doesn't look like it though, but you can tell he's like shredded as shit. Like Ben and Victor are both really strong.
Higher balloon in your nose and then pull it out your mouth.
Dude, it's horrible.
You gotta keep pushing. This game sucks.
I met Ben in July of 2020, like 4 or 5 weeks after I started YouTube, and he had just finished living in his car, and you had finally moved into a place, right?
Oh, yeah. We met right when I first got a house, yeah.
Yeah, because you and Michael Fortner, who runs the Hanging Out Shorts channel.
Yeah.
What do you think would be more cool? Being bit by a spider and turning into Spider-Man?
Oh wow, he has 1 million subscribers now? Are you serious? This is the guy from Ben's Scientology video. With that question, I don't know. Yeah, I think they were just trying to like shoot us, which is kind of unbelievable.
By a turtle and turning into Turtle Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man's cool.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, you can swing from buildings. He was living in his car and I was living in my car, yeah. We both had like a $2,000 car. It was just like the cheapest cars ever. Like both of the cars are breaking apart. Like I had no window. My door didn't close all the way. And I literally had to drive while holding my door closed. I had no power steering, no air conditioning. It was better than being homeless.
In my mind, you were pretty
homeless for a while, so the car.
Ben's the most unbothered person ever. I've been homeless before too. My homeless story is way worse. We need more subscribers. It's gonna get demonetized. I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, my homeless story is way worse. But it's just funny. Like I already know Ben like didn't give a shit at all. He's like so unbothered.
It was an upgrade, even though it was
What up, God Strike?
worst car ever. It still was an upgrade.
Did you sleep on Venice Beach for a time?
I was in Santa Monica for like a couple months. It was fun. I would just sleep at the slackline park, wake up, slackline, go to sleep, wake up, slackline, go to sleep. It was fun.
The video that Ben was filming when I met him was he had found the location where Churdleys lived, lived, who's now been our friend for years. He was delivering him a bunch of pizzas.
Oh, thanks. They found my house, and now we're forced to have a pizza party.
Plan was going great, except Chad really wasn't in the mood to party right now. So we had to trick him into getting drunk, but I always come prepared.
So we just like showed up to his house with all these pizzas and knocked on his door.
Yeah, it was sick.
And I was filming my acting like I'm the man in Hollywood videos.
Hey, yo, Chadleys!
Chadleys!
Hey, Chadleys, you don't recognize me?
No.
You don't recognize me from the video we shot?
No.
Acting like I'm the man. You never seen the man before?
What video?
Yeah, Chadleys, that's some kind of cheddar cheese potato chip name?
So it was like our videos were coinciding.
Then we threw a pizza party at his house. It was sick.
We're here in Ben's office. Before we go into a deep dive of Ben's career, I wanted to show you a look around his office. Here, Ben shows us his editing setup. This is where the Lego series has been edited, the McCamey Manor series.
Here's the setup, my 2 screens. So this is where all my sound effects go, is on this screen.
That thumbnail's funny.
Sound effects.
We already went over them trying to shoot us with shotguns, though. But I'm going to keep rubbing it in that they said they were going to arm a toy store.
On here, I put my, like, the big screen of the video, and then I put my timeline on the computer down here. And I guess this is, like, kind of the sound effects screen, or the, like, any of the, like, Finder things, like, if I need to, like, import screenshots and stuff, and so I can just, like, drag them into the timeline really easily. We got a heater, because a lot of times it gets really cold, so I just, like, blast this on. It's, like, on my face, and it's just, I'll just be, like, I'll just put my face in it, and it's, like, really warm. Yeah, we got my pull-up bar, and we got a weight vest. Not only is it hard because they're finger pull-ups, but you can also make it even harder with the weight vest.
Is your shoulder good enough to do some finger pull-ups?
I guess I could try like one maybe. Let's see if I can.
I mean, I definitely can't even remotely do a finger
I've
pull-up.
been up for almost 24 hours. I'm like dead. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, that's
Kinda-ish.
No, that was pretty good.
Oh, I got all my Lego props over here. In the Lego Club cult, we hung these like Lego lanterns. Oh wait, here's this. This is official Lego Club poster, like on the pole. Yeah. We got like the Lego hands. Oh, what's this? This is what we hung over the first time when we got it way too small. The bricks and minifigs we steal from old people. That was the cape when we wore for the Lego Club when we were like trying to make it like a cult. Most of this is probably just cult stuff. What the heck? Oh, this is the exact cape that Caledonia wore, the Lego Queen. We put a bunch of like Legos. They're still super glued to it, I guess. This is the exact cape she wore. Oh, here's the barf bags we were selling. We had a Lego flashlight for when we were putting the stuff up. It's like a Lego flashlight.
It says chew necklaces for anxiety. That's what it says. I need this. Legit. Oh, I get it. Yeah, dude. Feel that.
Oh, yeah. We got Lego balloons still. This is what we were giving away when we did the lottery.
Can we see the bathroom?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I never use this bathroom. It's kind of like out of commission. I mean, I don't really ever shower at the office. I got my slack lines right here, I guess. Oh, we got Victor from Victor's World jacket. That's probably the only iconic costume. Let's see what other costumes I got. Oh, we got throat spray because I've been coughing a bunch.
Iconic.
We got, oh, these are my costume drawers. I have very small drawers.
Guys, you gotta see how cute Ben's pig is. I haven't seen many pet pigs, but this one is pretty spectacular. What's the pig's name?
Bacon. Bacon, come over here.
Bacon the pig.
Yeah, he knows his name. Bacon. Bacon, come on.
No way. We got the pig eating ice cubes here. Dude, this makes me want a pig.
Yeah, it's so cute.
So the pig likes ice cubes.
Like, he doesn't really like water that much, but he loves ice cubes.
Probably be a big snow cone guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird why he likes ice cubes so much because he doesn't really go crazy over like if you try and like feed him water, he just like won't drink it. This pig's super nice.
It is.
Thanks, Igluzana.
Yeah, sometimes he gets scared of new people, but he'll roll over if you pet him.
I like his tail.
Oh, there you go. That's how he's rolling over.
No way.
Yeah, he loves like belly rubs.
Well, how long does the pig live?
I don't know. I think like 10-something years maybe. I don't know. He's supposed to get like really big, but he has dwarfism, so he's gonna stay this size the rest of his life.
I really like him. It's one of the coolest pets I've ever seen. So you got a skunk on a wall here.
None of the decorations are mine. I kind of just have an office here. I don't know. I never even noticed the skunk was here actually. I think that organ's was David Lynch's organ. If you know who David Lynch is. I don't know. One of Lydia's friends had it. It sounds awful though. It's like doesn't sound good at all. It just looks cool, I guess.
Nice. So this is a collector's item. David Lynch's organ here. Do you have musical capabilities, Ben?
Yeah, not really. I used to play like piano and guitar a little bit, but we got some snakes.
I've seen videos of Ben. Ben can do everything, bro. Ben can literally like he's just like playing piano. I'm like, dude, he plays chess. It's like Dude, Ben's good at literally everything.
I don't think Brandon likes the snakes. Oh, this guy's sleeping, but we can get this guy. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I got some snakes.
So it never strikes? Because that's why I'm like scared it's gonna like strike out.
No, it doesn't strike.
So one of my favorite things about his office is the skylight, right?
Little did Ben know when he went hello, he was greeting him on the same way. You know what I mean? Two snakes. He greets them the same. Ben doesn't discriminate.
There. And shout out to Pierce, the camera guy, who I know is sweating just like me, dude. It's so hot right now. Look at this stained glass.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, Lydia made that.
She made it?
Yeah, well, I don't think she made it, but she, like, found it online and, like, hired people to construct it.
It's the Cheshire Cat. Ed, what do you know? Ben owns a bunch of goats.
This is Bambi and that's Butters.
Bambi and Butters?
Okay, leg. Yeah. Okay, turn around.
Oh, wow.
And stand. Stand. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Only one at a time, no. Okay, leg. Leg. Okay, turn around. Turn around. Stand. Yeah.
Ben and his goat's tricks.
I'm trying to teach them the difference between like up and like stand, where they like lean on me and do it by themselves.
Yeah, these guys are pretty thick.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to do a Reckless Ben diet hour because Ben eats like the same thing every single day.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, dude.
And we went to the grocery store yesterday, and I got to witness the greatness firsthand.
This is what I make every day.
Yeah, give us the rundown of your meal prep.
This will last me about a week or 2 weeks. Underneath the quinoa is like we got onions, kale, we got chicken, beef, mushrooms, green pepper, broccoli. That might be it actually, but it's like the cheapest food in the whole world, so that way I can use all my money for YouTube videos, but also it's like extremely healthy for you. Like it's like probably no one's eating healthier than this. I just
Yeah, my bad about my dog. He's a tweak.
and then I put pesto sauce on it. I'll make like a week's worth on like day one, and then it'll last like over a week. And that way I can just spend all my time on YouTube videos. I don't have to spend time like cooking food or like going out to eat. You know, it's just basically I've just like maximized my like schedule to like I just want to put as much effort as I can into the videos. You know, and everything else is like a waste of time. You know.
The pig is escaping. The pig is escaping. The pig got loose. Now it's time to descend the Reckless Ben video iceberg, starting all the way back with Ben's first video 11 years ago. So the first video on your YouTube channel is you climbing a 300-foot abandoned silo.
Oh yeah, I think I was like a freshman in college, and we were just like, oh, let's climb this thing right outside our college campus, and we did it, and it was sick. I think I didn't post for like 5 years after that, probably, or something. I don't know. I did a long time without posting after that.
Did you just throw that up on YouTube just to see how it would do, or just to show your friends?
Yeah, just to show my friends. Yeah, because like I wanted to show my friends how cool it was, and like I couldn't like text them like a video, you know. So I was like, oh, I'll put it on YouTube, but I can text them the YouTube video link, you know.
The very next video Ben posted was a slackline progress video. For those that didn't know, Ben is actually a freak athlete and one of the best slackliners in the entire world. Slacklining is a sport where you balance and bounce on a little teeny nylon strip. What draws you to slacklining? Like that's such a like unique and kind of niche sport to be, you know, the best in America at.
I guess it looks cool. Try it, and I'm like, dude, I suck at this. It's like hard, and I just like doing things that are hard, I guess. It was just like really, really hard, and it's kind of like addicting because you fall off, you're like, oh, I gotta get back on again, you know. And
how would you describe the sport of slacklining to someone who's never heard of it?
It's like tightrope walking and trampolining combined.
Yeah, it seems like the barrier to entry is incredibly high. Like you have had me on a slackline multiple times, and you're always like, you can do it, you can do it. I could not do it. I've never been able to do it.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. Like even just standing on it's hard, and then like think about doing like flips and stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, so early Ben lore, he's doing the slacklining videos, and people might not know this. You were actually one of the greatest slackliners in all of America or the whole world for a time, or maybe even currently.
No, never the whole world.
Just America?
Yeah, America was like one of the top ones for sure. You know, those little Japanese kids, they're like this tall, they spin so fast. Like there's no way I can ever like spin as fast as them. They're crazy. No, it was pretty good for a time, and then I just started injuring myself like every day.
If I'm not mistaken, you've like won X Games?
Yeah, I got first place American back in like 2016 or something before I broke my neck. It was crazy.
What year did you break your neck?
2016 in October.
And you've heard it multiple times since then.
It's been 10 years now. That's almost 10 years since I broke my neck. Yeah, I've heard it a lot since too. Now I'm good now, kinda-ish. Yeah, now I'm pretty good, yeah.
How did you break your neck?
Just on a trampoline, over-rotated a double front flip, like 360, I think. I did what's called a scorpion, where you land on your face and and the rest of your body just like keeps going, and my neck like bent backwards. It was so bad.
Did you have to get surgery?
Yeah, 6 months later, they thought it was going to fix on its own. It didn't. Well, actually, the bone healed, but the cartilage in between, they said it was like shattered glass. Like, these are my vertebrae. The two vertebrae were about to be like sideways. So they had to put so the bone actually healed up, but it was like the cartilage wasn't holding the bones together. So they had to like cut me open right here, take like my breathing tube, go this way, take my throat, go that way. And they went in between the two tubes.
Oh, goats eating random stuff. The double flip is kind of your downfall, because if I remember correctly, when you dislocated your shoulder, you did a double flip.
Yeah, dude, double flips are scary for me now, dude.
You're highlining, right? And you do a double flip, and you like barely miss the line, and it just rips your shoulder out.
The whole weight of my arm is just on this bone.
Boone.
Ben was actually featured in a segment on Comedy Central's Tosh.0,
Well, careful, Ben. Jeez, you're reckless.
where Daniel Tosh poked fun at slacklining and invited Ben into the office to try to teach the
What's
staff
great?
members how to
Let's
do
go.
it.
You ever gotten seriously injured? I watched you dislocate your shoulder. That seems awful.
I dislocated my shoulder, I think 5 or 6 times now.
That was my first time. I've dislocated so many times since. That was my first dislocation ever. I think dislocations are sometimes worse than breaks, dude. Like,
Well, they're so painful, and the feeling is horrific when it's out of socket.
it does. Like, once it was back in, it was like I was chilling again, you know. But just like while it was out, like it was the worst pain, worst injury I've ever had.
There's a video on your channel from like 7 or 8 years ago where you slackline over 500 mouse traps.
Oh, yeah, that was scary. Yeah, that was crazy.
This video is great. Shout out Brandon Buckingham. I just found out. I've actually talked to him on the phone through Ben once. He did not seem to give a single shit. I'm gonna be honest. He didn't care at all, like at all. He didn't even respond. But that's fine. You know what I mean? I was kind of fanboying out. But I found out today he's an Idea fan. I don't know if you guys know who the rapper Idea is. He's Mikey Larson. He's been dead for a long time. But I like grew up listening to him, and my friends always said I reminded him of him. So it's pretty cool. What up, Mama D? Lost Raid. Talking about Brandon Buckingham being an Idea fan. Shout out Brandon Buckingham.
Crazy. And then we did it over tasers too.
That sucked.
Yeah.
The tasers was way worse. Mousetrap's not that bad. Mousetrap's just loud. Yeah.
When you fell and got them all over you.
Think about like 1,000 people like flicking you. You know what I mean? It feels like that.
There's a stream from yesterday. I took it down. I should have clipped some stuff from it, but I wasn't sure if I made my friend mad and stuff with the thumbnail because he never showed up. So I deleted it like an idiot.
But the tasers suck. Like when you fall in a pit of tasers, it like makes your body freeze, and like I had to get like rescued out of it because I couldn't like my muscles locked up, so I couldn't like escape out of it.
Not long after you were doing your slacklining, you actually mastered the art of bowling.
Reckless Ben here. Today I'm going to try and bowl the craziest 300 that's ever been bowled.
And you bowled a perfect 300 with using only trick shots.
Yeah.
Wish me luck, guys. Oh, the turkey. Let's go.
Bro, there's no way, bro. He had to let me win. I won against Ben. It's the only thing I've ever won against him at was bowling in Lego Part 1. We went bowling. I don't know. Thanks, Mama D. Yeah, I'm barely sick anymore.
That's funny. Was that like my first like video that wasn't slacklining? That's funny.
One of them.
I don't know, one of my friends was like, dude, I own like, my dad owns like a bowling alley. We get unlimited games. We're like, oh, dude, let's edit it to make it look like we made a 300. Yeah, it got like no views. I forgot about that video. But I did do the 360 gutter ball that was probably a world's first.
It ricocheted.
360.
Yeah, I did a 360 to gutter ball to strike, which was crazy. Everyone thinks that video is fake, but that was real.
Yeah, everybody thinks that video's fake. They're talking about it.
I'm not that good of an editor to edit that to be like, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that.
Yeah. People don't know you're also like one of the world's greatest bowlers.
No, I'm not. I never bowl actually.
Well, you had one of the world's greatest games at the very least.
Yeah. If you edit it, I guess.
Yeah, and next you moved into the sport of drifting thrift store items behind cars.
Oh, yeah, we did do that. I forgot about that. That was crazy.
I feel like Nardwar right now.
Yeah, I think that's like my least viewed video on my whole channel, I think, probably. I mean, that's just like what we would do for fun. We just did stuff like that all the time, like back in Ohio, you know, we would just always just get into random stuff like that. It wasn't like trying to like make a viral video. I just want to like make a funny video and just post it and just show my friends. I don't know.
Yeah, and after that, you went to New Orleans and explored the abandoned Six Flags amusement park.
Yeah.
And this guy climbed to the top of a roller coaster.
Yeah, that was sick.
While it was all wet.
Me and Michael, we were like, let's take the most indirect route to California ever. So we just kind of like zigzagged across the United States. And then, yeah, we got to New Orleans. We're like, dude, we gotta go to this abandoned like amusement park. They have like roller coasters there. It was so sick. It was so fun. And we went again recently and all the roller coasters were taken down. It was so sad.
So after the New Orleans video in your YouTube career, you had an explosion. You did Spider-Man in real life.
Yeah, Ben was living off this like pretty garbage video. Twitch is better. Yeah, I should probably just like start multi-streaming. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that video didn't explode until like after the Scientology videos. If you go to the analytics, it's like video had like 200 views after the first year or something.
Right now they have like multiple millions. I think one has over 5 million.
Yeah, I think it's the #1 video on my YouTube channel, I think.
Not anymore. What up, Alex? We got Alex in the chat.
It's more than the Lego video. They're both
now.
at like 5 million, yeah.
Yeah, the
Lego video is more now.
Lego's gonna pass it.
But after those only started, it just blew up randomly like 2 years later. It was weird. That might be actually my most dangerous video I've ever done, actually.
Yeah, true.
You're doing like backflips like 20 feet in the air.
Tried to find like the busiest bike path on the busiest day on a Sunday, which is the busiest day in Santa Monica, where there's just like hundreds of people on this bike path. So if I fall, not only am I injuring myself, I'm injuring someone else. So it's like the highest stakes, you know, because like I can't injure someone from the public. So it's like the true test of like my skills, I guess, you know. And obviously, like,
yeah, I'm down to do Pal World again, but I need a like dedicated server that actually like lets everyone join and stuff.
Like they could like choose to go underneath me or not, but some people went underneath me, you know, and it was scary because it's like, dude, we're getting messed up, like a biker going like 10 miles an hour, you know, and I fall on them. And then we set up like, yeah, like probably 20 feet up, I'm doing backflips across it, and it's like 20 feet in the air, like over like jagged rocks, you know, like it was just like the sharpest rocks we could find.
You were involved with the storming of Area 51.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
First and foremost, what's your names and where are you from?
Gary Winthorpe. And mine's Michael Fortner. This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened that I can think of, and I'm a millennial, so I'm like, I gotta come check it out.
Perfect, guys.
Thanks, guys. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Instagram. I broke my neck like 3 days ago. It's my second time breaking my neck. The doctor said stay in the hospital, and I was like, I'm gonna hop this fence.
Are you worried about tear gas or beanbag bullets or anything like that?
Tear gas lasts about like 2 hours. And
yeah, I know. I'm gonna watch that next. With Zach King if Hollywood made Bricks and Minifigs movie.
Aim lasts forever.
And he had the neck brace, and you said that you...
Yeah, I think I like broke my neck. Like it was either the day or 2 days before the raid. I was in a neck brace and it hurt so bad. The doctors are like, dude, you just gotta like be in a hospital bed the next week. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm storming Area 51, dude.
With a plunger.
Yeah, well, we just went to Walmart first, and we were like, dude, like, what are we gonna battle these aliens with? And the only thing we could find was like a lightsaber and a plunger, and we thought the plunger was better. So I got a plunger, and we're like, let's go. Like, everyone was just like filming everything. There was like...
There's a news cruise.
Yeah, it was just a giant news fest. So everyone's just interviewing other people, and like no one was like actually like trying to storm except for me. Like I was the only person actually like trying to storm, I think. And literally every other person was just there like with the camera. Like it was a bunch of people just hoping that other people would storm, but they didn't want to storm. And then there was me. I was like, I'm down, guys. So I like led the raid.
It's awesome that we all came to be here together, right? Oh, wait. So only 50 of us showed up. So for like, I don't even know if I'm gonna storm. I don't even know if it's worth it with just 50 people here. And I'm saying it's still worth it because we're gonna get those aliens tonight. They can't stop us all, even if it's only 50 of us. Yeah!
Open sesame.
It doesn't work that way, brother.
It was sick, but then like the police told us they would like actually like throw us in jail for a long time, and I didn't think it was worth it. Me and Andrew were actually just talking about this at the Zorro Ranch. We're like, dude, if we could run it back, I think it would have been worth it to like actually like how viral that would have been if we like would have just like ran into Area 51 at the race. Like 5 million people said they were gonna storm, and I was the only person that actually stormed. You know, so I'm like 1 in 5 million.
Yeah.
Like it probably would have been like what, like a trespassing charge, maybe like a couple $1,000s to get out. But I think the virality would have been. We should of storms is basically what me and Andrew were saying.
And what was funny about this is in Ben's video, you can see there's so many porta potties. They thought there was going to be so many people, and there ended up being like 60.
I think there was probably like 4 porta potties per person. So if each person goes to the
I think it was a reference to Danny Duncan, if I'm not mistaken.
bathroom 4 times they're there, you can get your own porta potty every single time you go to the bathroom. Yeah.
It was an abysmal showing for like how viral it went online.
Yeah, they were just scared, I guess. I don't know. It was weird.
One thing Ben and I's channels have in common is some of our early videos revolved somewhat around pranking people, which just goes to show you how far a channel can evolve. One of your most like pranky videos was you fed real meat to vegans.
Hey guys, we have a bunch of Beyond Meat plant-based hamburgers over there. How's it going? What do you mean we picked up the wrong one? That's what you told us, right? The white cooler, that was it, right? We're feeding this to vegans. They can't eat meat. Are you serious? Dude, you know that they can't eat meat here. I'll take care of it, okay?
And this is like right when like vegan meat first started being like an actual thing. So like no one really like knew about this yet. Probably not my proudest video, but definitely wouldn't do this one again. We just thought it was crazy. Like what if we just tell one person like what if this is actual meat, and then have like the rumor just spread to everyone, just watch like this like rumor spread, and at the end we come out and we're like, oh no, it actually was fake meat all along, you know, but just kind of like the telephone effect, you know, like where one person tells a story, then that person tells a crazier story, and that person tells a crazier. So that's kind of what we were going for, I guess, with that. We probably put like less than an hour worth of thought into it. We're like, that'd be funny, let's do it, you know.
I mean, and for context, this is like 7 years ago, so it's like
yeah, I was still homeless when I made that video.
It performed pretty decently when you first uploaded it, right?
I think that one was one of the better ones I did. That was kind of more like a rage baity video, which I try not to do anymore.
The next video Ben posted was his first in the Scientology series, which is one of my personal favorites. You did the Scientology series.
Are you attempting to investigate Scientology?
Are you attempting to investigate Scientology?
What kind of glasses are these?
What kind of glasses are these?
Has he been filming?
Go back to the beginning.
All you have to do is follow the commands.
Oh my gosh.
Ben Schneider has just joined the C organization.
We did the first speedrun ever of Scientology. You know how people speedrun Scientology now? The true nature of the word speedrun is when you're playing a video game, you try and go from the beginning of the video game to the end of the video game as fast as humanly possible. So we're like, okay, let's do the same thing with Scientology. Let's start at the beginning of Scientology and try to get to the Sea Org, which is the highest level you can achieve, like the highest job position you can have is the Sea Org. Normally it takes like a year or years to get, and we joined in about 3 weeks. It was sick. And I think what made that series so entertaining was we just used common sense. I think that's what made it so funny, because we're going in there and they tell us to do something and we just do it, and we follow their instructions, and we show how their instructions and their teachings lead us to failure every time. And then we get to go back to them. We're like, we just did what you said and it led us to failure. And then we get to like document their response. And it was always pretty funny. Instead of like playing along with their lies and stuff, we just would like use common sense, and it makes for really funny content, I think.
That was like your newest thing out when I first met you, and I felt like it was a really incredible series. I feel like that's the first like Reckless Ben style video where there's like so many different like bits and things, and it's like a multi-part series, and you guys like take it really far.
Well, I was just like living in my car outside this guy's house who happened to live right across the Scientology building. I'm like, why are they believing this alien that's science fiction about? That's stupid. You know, and so I was like, well, if I Google this, I bet I can find the answer online. And I saw these documentaries, none of them answered that question. I'm like, what the heck? So I was like, why can't I find out what goes on inside? Like, no one shows up what goes on inside. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get some secret camera glasses and I'm gonna go in.
The Scientology is able to be tax exempt because they say that what they're teaching is educational. So I was just asking some of the employees why what we were learning is educational. I was wondering, there's gotta be some type of benefit to it, and there's a reason that we were doing it.
How do I explain this to you? Okay, so processing is another word for auditing. So L. Ron Hubbard developed a series of processes that you can do that address a whole group at the same time. And when you do that, different people will have different realizations or ideas or different, like, you know, maybe a pain will go away.
I think we called it like the world's best Scientology documentary ever. And the joke was that like all these documentaries have like $1 million budgets, and we're gonna make a better one with like I spent $50 on the spy glasses and I think $20 on the book, and that's the only money I spent on that whole video.
And you actually went really high up the ranks of Scientology, right?
I want to roll into the next billion years with you guys.
Yeah, I joined the Sea Org. It's the highest rank that you can join. Well, I guess there's like OT 8, but I didn't really start the OT levels. You gotta go clear first.
Here's a quick explanation of these Scientology terms. Clear is a spiritual state in Scientology where a person is believed to have removed the influence of the reactive mind through auditing.
Hold these cans and through it runs.
Scientology Scientology is so stupid.
The current, and apparently it's reading my emotional response to questions.
OTs are the advanced stages that follow clear, with each level intended to provide progressive greater spiritual awareness and ability.
Out of like the ranking like positions that you can be in Scientology, the Sea Org's the highest. I joined it. It was sick. Normally it takes like a couple years to join, but I joined in I expedited it in like 3 weeks. It was funny. I just want to see how fast I could join.
Yeah, what do you remember about the Scientology experience 6 years later?
Oh, the goats.
Bro, look at the goats.
So funny. Yeah, they play with each other sometimes like that.
Is that playing, or is this like they're beefing?
No, that's playing. They have like really hard heads. That's what they do for fun.
What do you remember 6 years later, like about the Scientology series? What's like sticks out in your head?
Just how stupid it is and like how people fall for it. But also it's like interesting like how like brainwashing works, you know, because they've like kind of mastered like how to put like memories, like false memories inside people's brains, which is kind of crazy that they can just like do that. Because like your brain's only like they take advantage of like the flaws in the human brain, because like our brains don't remember things perfectly. So they figure out how to hijack that and put false memories in your brain, but then they tell people it's actually truth.
Yeah, and they wanted you to get into a sauna for like hours, right?
We just got in the sauna. We made it to 1 hour. We're still going, Michael.
Hour 2.
What do you think about staying in a sauna for 4.5 hours?
Don't be stupid. Like, listen to your body and get out when you need to.
Well, from what we've heard, it's totally safe now.
It's completely 100% safe.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
You gotta be in for 4 hours.
Yeah, that is not a smart move. Where did you get your research from?
We were told not to look online for anything.
Who told you?
We were told that the research that says that it's bad for you is like fake news.
Okay, good luck with that.
I mean, it was like invented in the 1950s by some like science fiction artist. He was just making stuff up and just calling it real, you know? So it was like, oh, we have to get rid of our toxins by being in a sauna for 8 hours a day, you know? Like, obviously it's not real, but like he said so it's a religion, you know? It's how it works.
They wouldn't say the word Xenu, right?
I told this lady that one of my friends told me the word Xenu and that Scientology would know what it meant. They said it related to Scientology, but they don't know how it is.
Yeah.
So they just told me to like ask about Xenu. I don't know what that is or anything.
It's fine. Don't go into any negativity. What they.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I've never heard that word before. It's definitely negative, but I've never heard it before.
I did a follow-up after the 12 Tribes video, I think, where they couldn't say Xenu because they would say that they would get pneumonia and die, because that's how powerful that word is.
There's one word that Scientologists are not allowed to say. So today, we're going to see if we can convince them to say it for $10,000. All you have to do is just say the word Xenu, and you get $10,000. For $10,000, show them the money, man.
I'm not gonna do it.
They think that Xenu is so powerful of an alien that if you learn about him before you're at the 3rd level of their church, then you'll literally get pneumonia and die.
Wait, specifically they'd get pneumonia?
That's probably what I have right now is pneumonia.
I had septic pneumonia. That's what almost killed me.
You probably said Xenu too many times, dude.
Dude, what? Real quick, there's an app called TesterUp that actually pays you to test different apps and games. You sign up, pick a game or an app you want to try, play it for a few minutes, answer a few questions about you get paid.
No, but they genuinely think that so there's different levels.
Yeah, they talk about it. It goes through every one of Ben's videos, yeah.
In Scientology, if you hear the word Xenu or you learn about Xenu before your OT3, so the level 3, then they think that word contains such power that our brain, it's like too powerful for our brain, that our brain can't comprehend it. We'll get pneumonia and die. You cannot learn about Xenu until you're over level 3 because your brain just can't understand it. It's too complicated for your brain, you know?
I feel like just like for lore, if it's too powerful, then you should have like an aneurysm. Like you shouldn't get like a lung-related sickness.
Yeah, why pneumonia? Yeah, you should have like brain failure or something would make sense. Or if you got a stroke, that would be too much sense for Scientology, you know? Like I would almost not believe it because I'm like, you're making too much sense here.
When you look back on it now, what are some of the things that stick out?
I think probably my favorite part of the series was when they told us that Scientology was the...
Everyone hears that like alarm.
Biggest religion in the entire world.
That's where our organization is the fastest growing religion.
They're like, Scientology is the biggest religion. I put like the top like
12 tribes are a cult.
5 biggest religions on a graph.
They run, it's one of Ben's best videos for sure.
It turns out that Scientology was so small that on the graph, it didn't even make up 1 pixel on the graph. So we ended up just stretching the graph out. And I was just doing this for hours, just stretching it out until finally Scientology made up 1 pixel. And then we printed it out. It was like 2 football fields is like how big the graph was just for Scientology to get 1 pixel worth of graph. That's kind of like the series in a nutshell, you know, like we would just show them how stupid their claims are. You know, it's like we could tell them how stupid their claims are, but instead we decided to show them how stupid their claims were.
Episode 2 of Ben's Scientology series, you get someone on Craigslist that wants a blowjob.
No, he doesn't want a blowjob. He just wants to get blown.
Yeah, so, and you have him come meet you at like Santa Monica or Venice Beach. And
yeah, we just said we'll blow you for $5.
And you blew him with a leaf blower.
Do you have any concerns in life which you would like to remedy?
Yeah, so my friend and I, we found a guy on Craigslist, and he said he would give us $10 if we blew him. So me and my friend, it was actually 3 of us. We all 3 went in and we blew him. And
What's that?
You tell him, yeah. Okay, cool. We blew him, and the worst part is he didn't even give us the $10.
Well, we didn't lie. So if we would have said blow job, that would have been a lie because we didn't give him a blow job. But we just said, hey, we will blow you for $5, and then he showed up, and we're like, okay. And the whole thing is Scientology like tries to get blackmail on you. So they try and find out your deepest, darkest secrets, so they can blackmail you. If you ever decide to leave or talk bad about you, they can hold it over your head. So basically, my mind goes to like, what are the goofiest ways that we can like give them like fake blackmail for them to use it to us? I told him I like blew someone because in Scientology, like one of the worst things you can do is being gay. So I think the Scientologist assumed that like we were giving a blowjob. When that's not what we did. We didn't give a blowjob. We were just blowing him with a leaf blower. The Scientologist's mind, his mind was in the gutter.
Next, we get into Ben's banana painting series. So much random stuff.
Banana, which is kind of a throwback.
Oh yeah, so this was the series that Ben did after the Scientology series, was this ugly painting series. So if I
told Ben if I ever make it as a stand-up comedian and make a bunch of money, I'm gonna buy that off him to complete the series, and he said he was down.
One recommendation for people watching this video that are fans of Ben or want to learn about Ben, go watch the Scientology series because I think it's honestly like one of his best works. It's super good.
I feel like that blow thing is like the meanest thing Ben ever did. I guess the guy was trying to like pay for like sex, so it's like not that mean, but like even one of the guys like, dude, this is too mean because they're just following him around with. It's funny for sure. I mean, it's like. I don't know, Ben, yeah, I own a leaf blower. Yeah, they leaf blew him to smithereens, dude. I don't know. So, I mean, it's like, what he was doing wasn't right either, so I'd say they were, like, maybe in the wrong, or maybe not even at all. It's just more funny than it is mean.
After the Scientology series, you started working on the ugly painting series, which
this
is the banana that we saw earlier.
Kind of like what makes people successful, you know? Is it like actual talent, or is it just like luck and like who you know and your connections and stuff, like your social status? I feel like society likes to teach like the more talented you are, the more successful you'll be, you know? I would disagree with that. If you look up like the most famous paintings in the whole world, or like the most successful paintings, you'll see it's like a dot on a canvas, you know? It sells for like $80 million, so it's like a line. And like those are the most expensive paintings in the whole world. It's like a square. And then you have like actual talented artists, and they're like starving and they can't sell their artwork. What does it actually take to like make something successful? You know, is it the art and the talent, or is it something else, you know? And so we just went on this huge journey to answer that question.
This whole series is going to be to try to answer this question right here. Why do you think art like this sells for a lot of money?
It looks like a dog.
It was basically just about like how can we create this like artificial hype, you know, around it, you know, and like it's weird because NFTs came out like right at the end of this, you know, and that's the whole thing with NFTs. It's like no one's buying an NFT for the art; they're buying it because they think it has hype to it.
Bid on it right now for $53,903.
Ben hates NFTs. Ben, if you do NFTs, Ben thinks you're just like I don't know. Yeah, he does not like NFTs. There was this whole, like, the closest he ever came to being on a rant when we were talking in the car once about how much he hates NFT bros.
It's called a CryptoPunk.
Wait. This thing that's in 380p?
Yeah.
The idea is
24 by 24 pixels. Only 10,000 were made back in 2017 and originally handed out for free. Now some of these things are trading upwards of $2 million. Hey, I'm gonna blow your mind. I got some punks.
How many?
6.
Or did you get them when they were passed out for free?
No. Nope.
You bought them?
Yeah.
It's all fake. It's just a JPEG. It's literally nothing. People can just fabricate hype, and that hype is worth real money. It's crazy.
So this is the mission for this series: to create a painting so bad that no one would ever want to buy it, but we're going to try and sell it for a lot of money. So Rodney and I came with a plan that we were going to create a YouTube video revolving around this painting. And the goal was, if this video happens to go viral, maybe someone out there will want to buy this painting that was in the viral video.
We're going to get enough out as soon as we can and hopefully publish.
Logan's an idiot. You said it, not me. I don't got.
Friday morning.
He's an NFT bro, so you know. Yeah.
We got our first news article written on us. Schneider and several companies explained how they got their hands on a Banksy painting, which has been in museum storage since early December. And that's kind of what we did with the ugly painting. Like, we just created fake hype, and then we sold that hype for like real profit to then make more hype. None of it's real, but it turns into something that's real at the end. It's weird.
Much like our channel, The Buckingham Show, the beautiful art in this was a banana.
I just typed in stupid picture on Google, and then that was the first picture that came up.
That makes me feel good about my logo. And didn't someone kind of like steal your idea and like duct taped a banana to the wall and actually made a bunch of money? Was that real?
Oh, look at that. You're psychic looking at her.
Other news, a banana at the grocery store costs about 30 cents. This one just sold for $6.2 million, which many believe is simply bananas.
This one guy was like, I want to steal that idea. So this guy heard about what we did.
Maurizio Catalan is the artist who came up with the $6.2 million banana, which is titled Comedian. Perhaps the perfect name for something that lots of people think is a joke.
And on the exact same day, a year later, it was on the day that we put ours up, he put his up. It was the exact same message. Both of the messages were like, you can hang a banana in an art museum and people will call it modern art, you know? Like, that was our message, and he literally took it verbatim, like word for word, and said the same thing, and basically sold for like a bunch of money.
And it just sold for, drum roll please, $6.2 million.
He did the same thing we did.
Yeah, they stole Jake's pouches. Yeah, they're the only ones that actually did it.
And he was successful and we weren't, but it's because he's already established and he had the hype and we didn't, you know? So I still think about it all the time. Like, it's like such like a philosophical question that I deal with a lot. Like, what actually like causes success, you know? Society likes to tell us like, oh, it's just all about like the more talented you are, the more successful you are, you know? But I think
the harder you work.
Yeah, but I think there's like more than
I love the couch episode.
that, I think.
So how did the ugly painting series end?
The guy stole our idea and did the duct tape banana, and it kind of fulfilled the prophecy. I was a beginner YouTuber. Like, we actually filmed it before the Scientology series. We released it after the Scientology, but we filmed it before, so we didn't know what we were doing. We made a lot of mistakes. I can't even watch that video. I'll like cringe at it too hard.
And then after that, you participated with Eric and the stealing of Logan Paul's $90,000 couches.
I was like Eric's favorite YouTuber, and I only had like 40, 50,000 subscribers, probably. Yeah, probably
you had like 120K.
Oh, really? Oh,
when I met you.
So I had 100,000 subscribers about, and Eric had, I think,
nothing. He was just starting.
3,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I was his favorite YouTuber. He's like, dude, Ben's doing crazy stuff, you know? And we would just like call each other for like hours, like every single night, and it was sick. And we just brainstorm ideas and stuff. And then he just blew the heck up because he's like a great storyteller, and I'm not. Or at the time, I wasn't.
No, you are a good storyteller, but
not at the time.
You were connected with the beginning of Eric before he blew up as well. Like, you've been connected with so many YouTubers like in their beginning.
I was like watching Tommy's G's video. I like hit him up on Instagram when he had like 1,000 subscribers, and now he's like huge.
Yeah, you know, me and Tommy started hanging out when we both had like 20,000 subscribers in the very beginning. Yeah,
yeah,
like, we collabed. Me and you and me and Tommy G collabed when, and those collab videos would get like under 10,000 views.
Yeah, we have so many friends, like they just become successful and we just don't. But like I guess now we're like kind of successful, but like at the time, you know, it's just like everyone's just passing us and we just stay in the same spot. It was kind of funny.
Well, we're all making it now. Yeah, you guys stole Logan Paul's couches that were $90,000, or I guess you bought them.
It's kind of a long story. So I've always kind of cringed at like YouTubers, I guess. I don't know. There's just something like super cringe about like a lot of kid YouTubers. It's like, it's just an adult being like super cringe, because it's like the more weird you are, the more views you get. Oh. It kind of goes back to like the Banksy banana thing we did, you know. It's kind of the same point of like, what is success, you know? Like, a lot of people would just sell out. We take these couches from Logan Paul's house, and Eric is from Georgia, so he doesn't know what to do with them. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna storm my friend Tanner Fox's warehouse. Tanner Fox posts a video like, I stole Logan Paul's couches, even though we're just holding them in his house. And he gets like millions of views on it, and it's like, what the heck? And then like 6 or 7 other YouTubers make the title, I stole Logan Paul's couches, but they're just giving them to each other.
That's why you're saying, you know, you don't like it, but like Ben actually stole the couch.
So no one's stealing any couches. And I just think about the Banksy banana series I just did, where I'm like, what is success? You know, like if people just lie and say they stole Logan Paul's couch, then it's getting them all these views, you know?
Ben's got a Mr. Beast collab with 30,000 views, bro. I wonder if they'll get into that.
And I'm trying to be like an authentic YouTuber and actually do like real stuff, and I'm getting no views. So I guess the more...
Literally, he's got a Mr. Beast collab that has like 30,000 views. I saw that like, right before we worked together, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? Like, why is his channel always so... It's just like so unfair.
You lie, and the more like clickbaity and stuff you do, like the more views you get. So I made a whole video just making fun of that. Basically the concept was if saying you stole Logan Paul's couches gets you millions of views, I want to do that for my thumbnail, right? Like I stole Logan Paul's couches. I don't clickbait my audience, so if I say I'm going to do something, I'm actually going to do it. So we got 25 jiu-jitsu guys, and we ran into Jake Paul's house.
We're doing this, but we're freaking going. I don't know how we're doing it either. We're making it work somehow, baby.
Oh shit! All right, he's right there. He's right there. Oh.
You ready? Oh my gosh, that was so many people. On the couch.
One of the fastest missions ever, dude.
And we had just like storm his house. We like Trojan horsed in like 25 jiu-jitsu guys through a U-Haul truck, and then they were filming a music video. It got kind of crazy, but we stole the couches. I didn't clickbait my audience, and it was sick.
So this is where I come in the timeline. The next video,
finding Churdleys.
The next video chronologically is the Churdleys video, where you pretty much used stalking techniques to geolocate his house.
The next step, we have to find his address.
So right now,
let's find that address. Wait, that's outside. Go back. That's outside his house. Oh shoot! Reflection. Zoom in. You gotta go full screen. Can you upgrade the there? Right there. 5. You guys look. That's 5 for sure. We got railroad tracks, dude. Oh shit!
Yeah, that one was probably an actual stalking charge. Like, well, no, not really, because he welcomed us by his comment saying, if this gets 300 comments, everyone that comments I'll buy pizza for them.
So he's asking for it.
Yeah, he made the promise, and we got up to 300 likes, or we got up to 300 comments.
Yeah, and that's where I met you. Like I said, I was filming Acting Like I'm the Man in Hollywood. I had just started my YouTube career. I had like 4 videos out.
Like I was just trying different stuff, and just nothing stuck. Like nothing was like successful.
Yeah, you did one video called "This Might Be My Greatest Stunt," where you like swung from a parking garage.
That was definitely not my greatest stunt. That was such a lame stunt.
Yeah. That brings us to your Flat Earth series.
So the Harvard Globeheads debunked their model yesterday.
This shit is like unbelievable. He's got Blake Rosaire, who's like super funny. Everyone has nothing but I've never heard anyone say a single bad thing about Blake. Super funny dude. If you watch his stand-up, he's part of the Churdleys crew. Everything you say will be used against you. Okay, that's fine. Blake Rosaire's cool. They can use that against me, I guess.
Yesterday, you're not testing on
Blake. Just eviscerate this guy. Eviscerate him, dude.
all, guys. The Earth is flat.
Which I thought was incredibly underrated, and still to this day, the people that like the Lego series should go watch the Flat Earth series, because I feel like it was really fascinating.
It's very similar trolling, yeah. He was the leader of the Flat Earth Society. Like, he's the number one guy. He runs the Flat Earth Facebook page. He gives the head speech at the conference every year. This is the Flat Earth guy.
He believed the Earth was flat, and you gaslit him so incredibly bad. I played a part in the series where they essentially, what was the world record that he broke?
Oh, the biggest magnet ever created.
And so Ben had me come as a Guinness World Record validator.
My name is Brandon Buckingham. I'm an official Guinness World Record validator, and I'm here to see about the largest magnet in human history. I just have to see the numbers if we really broke the gauze record.
Entering. I don't know what it takes to verify a world record, but like everyone here saw it, I guess.
I just gotta check the number on the computer and we're good to go. It's looking pretty good, you guys. So I'm here to present the award to Benjamin Fisher,
Ginger guy is a comedian,
and Blake Powers for the largest magnet measuring 25 square miles and 700,000 gallons. That is congratulations, guys. You've done it.
Tons of credibility with the test that we did. Also having Guinness here to verify it.
And this dude believed everything. It was like so ridiculous.
Basically, what we wanted to do was we wanted to show how a flat earther thinks was kind of the psychology of that video. So it was like we gave them so much evidence that what we were saying was wrong, and then we gave them so much terrible evidence that what we were saying was true. And you get to see them cherry pick the evidence that supports their beliefs. So basically, even though the evidence is super uncredible, and he knows it's uncredible, he's still will make up a reason to believe that evidence over the other evidence because it fulfills his world belief, if that makes sense. And people,
like confirmation bias.
Yeah, it's basically a whole 5-episode series on confirmation bias, I guess.
And why were you guys wearing duck outfits?
So the joke was that the magnet is so strong it's going to give you radiation, and the only way to prevent this radiation is by wearing rubber. So we got rubber duck outfits, but the joke is that it's just a costume of a rubber duck. It's not. There's no. It
wasn't made of rubber.
Yeah, it's just the costume is of a rubber duck. It was the joke. It's a very interesting story of like how like conspiracy theorists work.
Savvy in the chat. What up, Savvy? He stole my ideas on YouTube. Yeah, it sucks. I'm not a very big. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying Ben has a Mr. Beast collab that only got 30,000 views. I'll quote Ben, and I think he's right on this. I think, though, I will say this, like, it's way better, which I'm not quoting Ben, this is like my thoughts. I'd way rather Mr. Beast be the biggest YouTuber than like Logan Paul or something like that. Like, because they would just spend all the money. Like, imagine if Jake Paul was the biggest YouTuber in the world. He would just buy like a bunch of mansions and like Ferrari. So at least he does like good stuff. So out of everyone, I think he's probably one of the best to be the biggest YouTuber from like a moral standpoint. But I don't like his content at all. I've never watched. But yeah, Savvy's in the chat. Everyone shout out Savvy. But yeah, no. After this, I don't know if he touches on it. We'll pull up the Mr. Beast collab Ben did, and it got like 30,000 views. I don't know of any YouTuber that can have Mr. Beast in a video and only get 30,000 views other than Ben. But the algorithm just hates him.
Oh, and like into the mind of a conspiracy theorist.
How did that one end? Like, what was the finale with that?
We just sent him home. We were like, well, we proved the earth was flat. We did it. We drank on the beach.
Like, I know we came here to prove the earth round, and in our journey we found it is not round. I would say my relationship with you has definitely been flat. I don't know where I'm going with this.
It kind of went off the rails at the end a little bit. You know, we had like a flat earth wedding. We did a few crazy things, and then it was kind of heartwarming in a sense. Like it's like strangely heartwarming, which was weird. Yeah. Like you watch it and you're kind of like, huh, it kind of also like humanizes him a little bit.
Your series after Flat Earth was the simulation series.
There's two people that are not going to be in on this. Adam and Francisco. We found them both on Craigslist. They believe that we're living in a simulation.
They have no idea what's going on, and we're basically putting them in a sci-fi thriller movie, and they don't even know they're acting.
Oh yeah, dude, no one watched that one, but that one was crazy. I just wanted to send someone on the craziest adventure of
all. Yeah, Ben is my Mr. Beast. I've always told him that. Like, to me, Ben is Mr. Beast because it's like, hey, everyone, it's cool. I understand. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry he stole your ideas and stuff. That sucks. I wasn't trying to like say it like that. I'm just saying I'm not a fan, but I think like at least he does some good stuff as the biggest YouTuber. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Savvy.
All time. I wanted to basically create like this like fantasy, like reality, like basically the craziest story in the whole world and act out in real life where our main character thinks that what's actually happening is real. We just came up with this crazy storyline where we break the simulation, we're like fighting the outside people, and I just put it out on Craigslist like, hey, anyone believe that we're in a simulation? And so we got people that were like already under that belief, and we just...
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of stuff I don't know about. Like I said, yeah. No, I mean, Ben's videos used to get, he's told me he used to get like 100 views on shit. But yeah, no, back to Savvy. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sure he does. Yeah, there's like really kind of no, I guess. It's not like in stand-up comedy, if you steal jokes, like you get a lot of backlash, but if you steal a video idea, there's like nothing that happens on YouTube. There are people who just have made million subscriber careers. BJ did an expose on Mr. Beast. Oh wow, that's crazy. We have to watch that sometime. That's crazy. Yeah.
It was kind of a continuation of the Flat Earth story, so like we used all the same characters, like some of the plot points were like reoccurring and stuff. But yeah, that was like super fun. Probably didn't edit it too well. I kind of made it, it's kind of hard to follow. Like a lot of people think that the main guy was like an actor, so they thought it was a skit. They didn't know it was actually happening in real life. So I think I should have made that more clear probably. Same with the Flat Earth one. Everyone thought that.
Hey, same with the Flat Earth thing because it was so crazy.
Yeah, everyone thought that he was like an actor, and they're like, oh, this is just a skit. Like it's a funny skit. If it was a skit, it's like kind of funny, but like the part that makes it funny is that it's a real person who actually believes that's what's happening. We would have like an order of events happen, and then like time would reset, and then like if we got like stuck in a time loop, and we like would keep going about the day, and the same thing would keep happening over and over.
So yeah, how did the simulation series resolve?
The guy's like really into like industrial dancing, which is like you do like this type of stuff. Like I don't really know.
Yeah, like the Viking, the crazy Viking.
Yeah. And so basically we came up with an idea. We had to industrial dance the outsiders away to like combat their like negative energy with our positive industrial dancing energy.
Thanks, Abby. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know you had that many subs. That's awesome, dude. That's super sick. Flat Earth series is your favorite troll thug? Yeah, that's great.
Energy.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Beast is viewed pretty much solely by children. Like, if you want like adult actual content, it just sucks that like YouTube punishes adult like content made for like actual like human beings who can think for themselves, and rewards like just like childish like, oh, like you'll get money if you watch this and subscribe, you know what I mean? It's like you're never gonna get money that way. It's like you have a better, like, go play the lottery every day and you're better off. Like you have better chances of winning the lottery than you do ever being in a Mr. Beast video by like leaps and bounds.
We defeated the bad guys, I guess.
Yeah, the Bigfoot Hunter's really good.
That series was insane, but yeah, no one watched it. I think that video, like for the first year, it had like 2,000, 3,000 views on it. No one saw it, but
even still, dude, it's got like a criminally low view count. That's what I want. That's what I really want with this profile piece, is for people to go back and watch your old stuff, because people that are just finding out about you don't really know.
Yeah, I think I should have added more context. Like if you watch it out of context, I could see how it's just like confusing and stupid. But if you like know the context going into it, I feel like it's really funny.
The giant Ben on the wall. That's from the Go Big show, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny. I don't know if everyone like has seen my. He's still got beef with Bert Kreischer from this.
This is really hard to do. I've tried to do this.
That line is only 2 inches wide.
Oh, that's when they told me to make they were like, make an excited face before we tell you what your results are. So I was like, this one was like the first like pretty like epic thing that I did.
All right, DJ. So what does oh wow, 280-hour live stream. Wow, that's crazy, Savvy. I'm sorry that happened, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is like the first thing I made that I'm proud of on my YouTube channel, you know? I got on a reality TV show.
Step one was to get on the Go Big show by faking a backstory. And now it's time to win. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing backflips across the tightrope overloaded mouse traps.
You know, I had a theory. What does it actually take to win a reality TV show? Is it talent or is it something else? You know, like is it a good like backstory or something, you know? Now I think about it, this is kind of the same thing as the Banksy Banana series, you know? It's just like the exact same thing, like what does it take to be successful? That's kind of everything. My whole YouTube channel is like, what is success? It's like answering the question of like, what is success? Is it talent or is it something else? You know, I can slackline a little bit, you know, so I was like, I'm gonna go on with like medium talent, but I'm gonna have the best.
Yeah, McKinney Manor is the best, like I think one of the best videos ever made on YouTube.
Backstory in the world.
I'm literally spewing absolute nonsense to this interview, guys. And my dad actually ended up marrying Michael's, which was my best friend at the time, his mom. And it was kind of like a dream come true, because every best friend when you're a kid, like the whole dream is, I wish I was brothers with you, you know, like can't we just become brothers?
Pranked.
Everything I'd worked for was just gone.
We just came with like some crazy backstory where like me and Michael, we like always wanted to be brothers with each other. We tried to make it like so heartwarming and stuff, you know, and I broke my neck. Well, I guess that part was actually true. We didn't really fabricate that part. So some of my backstory was true, but we had the greatest backstory ever, and we killed it, dude. And we almost made it to the end, but then my stunt that I wanted to do was too expensive, so they couldn't afford it, so they kicked me off.
So the plan is to go on stage and cross this tightrope by doing backflips all the way across it. And we're doing that all over mousetraps because the TV show denied me the alligators. I really wanted the alligators. That would have been sick. However, we have mousetraps. So as my attire, I chose to wear a full tuxedo because I am going to look the best to impress the judges.
What was the stunt?
First off, it was the alligators. I wanted to slack on over hungry alligators, and they gave the alligators to someone else.
Right there. Oh, no, there. Yes, yes. Okay.
All right. They gave me mouse traps instead. It was stupid.
And you had already done that.
And then I wanted them to shoot me with paintball guns. I was like breaking the world record for most backflips ever on a slackline. They just had these like foam guns instead. It was like they just kept like screwing up my performances, dude.
You ended up breaking the world record for most backflips on a slackline?
The official record is most consecutive flips in a row on a slackline with like no breaks, I guess. And then to make it harder, yeah, I wanted to like shoot me with paintball gun.
Oh yeah, Ben's basement would have been so fun. I wish I was like friends with him. I definitely would have got invited for that.
It was sick. Oh, the last one I wanted to slack on over.
He had influencers, but he had Victor, so I'm sure Victor constituted. I'm like pretty sure 10,000 subs would have got me in. Maybe I don't know. He had some big guys in that, like Churdley's, Dern Bros, Victor. Victor had at the time like 100,000 on TikTok, but like I think 10K on YouTube, like. I don't know. I'm not a very big fan of TikTok.
The judges with spiky
like 4 videos posted, I get like 30 views.
Cleats. So I was gonna wear like a spiky outfit, you know. So my whole outfit's just like I have like soccer cleats on. I'm just full of spikes, and I'm doing backflips over the judges, you know. So if I land on them, I like impale them and like their faces explode. But then they said like rigging a line like where we can make that happen was like gonna be hard. I guess I don't know. They weren't really afraid of like the judges like faces exploding for some reason. They were more afraid of like how do we actually rig this line. It was like harder for them to like rig the line. I guess they just trusted me, which was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I could have like killed Snoop Dogg, I guess, or like Cody Rhodes. And then the joke was at the end is I was gonna do like the flips over all the judges, but we were gonna have a fake judge made out of watermelons. And then basically when I land on the watermelon, so it like explodes as like a visual representation of what would have happened on the if I would have accidentally landed on the judge.
Victor, I know Churdley's won. I was kind of surprised he won.
You know,
I have a vague memory of me helping put a billboard on a.
Oh yeah, so they sued me for $5 million because I showed the behind the scenes and stuff. I like definitely broke the contract on that. So I was like, you know what? If you're gonna sue me, if that's how we're playing, then that's how we're playing. If you guys are gonna sue me for $5 million, then I'm gonna graffiti your billboard to make it look like I won, because I should have won, you know? I had the best backstory ever. So I like photoshopped myself and like put it on the billboard. Yeah, you were there helping me put it up. It was sick. And we put my face on. I printed out the scale of the billboard so it matched the exact dimensions of the billboard. And
so yeah, how was it being on a television show for the first time? Bert Kreischer and Snoop Dogg, right?
No, it was sick. It was amazing. I just got to go out there and just be goofy. I wanted the hungry alligators, though. That was a disappointment. Yeah, so I got sued for $5 million on the Go Big show.
So I've officially been threatened that I can either take the videos down or TBS will sue me for $5 million. The videos that I uploaded to YouTube where I infiltrated Snoop Dogg's competition show.
I think the official charge was like leaking behind the scenes, but they were rigging the show, you know? So I was like, why not show the secrets? Like the public deserves to know what's really going on, you know? I thought I was doing the public a service by leaking this stuff. I think the lawyer kept saying like, you're not gonna win this, we're gonna play hardball, you're a small YouTuber, we have the $1 million lawyers and stuff. I sued them for $5,001 this time. So that way when we like cross sue each other, I come up on top $1, and it was sick. After that, I posted a video on it. We like went out and like took surveys of like, can we actually sue for $5,001? And it turns out we could. So we did it, and then they dropped their lawsuit, and I won. They said that I was going down, that this was gonna ruin my life, but I showed them. They didn't know they were dealing with Reckless Ben, dude.
You got 2 strikes, right?
I got 3. I had 3 strikes on my channel, which means, yep, YouTube goes bye-bye. My entire channel was deleted. I had 30 days to submit an appeal, and I did it, and they put my channel back up, but I had 2 strikes, and it was scary, but my channel is still up, and I got very lucky.
So one of my favorite Reckless Ben intros is for the I guess pyramid schemes are illegal video.
So it turns out that we're all actually trespassing underneath the Los Angeles courthouse.
We're in courthouse grounds right now.
And you're probably wondering how we got here and why we're in ridiculous costumes.
So that was actually the fourth video in the series, I think. The first 3 videos got taken down, and you actually played a big part in the first video. I don't know if you remember.
What was it?
That was the one where you're talking about with the intro. That intro. That's the 4th video in the series. That whole pyramid scheme saga got taken down pretty much. You were
nice, Savvy. Yeah, it's good to see you again, dude. We haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I don't think it'll take a toll on me and stuff. We have other crazy stuff coming that's like way more stressful than the Lego stuff, but that'll be out in a couple weeks. And we'll see what happens.
In the first episode, you played a really funny role. I recruited you. You were one of my first recruits in my pyramid.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, I'm going to make my own pyramid, you know? With Primerica, we're going to...
Oh, yeah.
And I think I got you and Blake were my first recruits, and then you were then going to create your own recruits, and we were going to do the scheme, you know?
I will recruit the most amount of people underneath me to sell the most amount of product. We're going to take over.
What do you get from me signing up?
Absolutely nothing.
You promise?
Yep. I get nothing if you sign up.
You pinky promise?
Yo, Lord Mushy in the chat.
I don't pinky anything, man.
So why are you recruiting me? What's your incentive? Me and you having a good time, huh?
You think that she will have an easier time if she doesn't receive $500,000 in life insurance?
Yeah, well, you tell me. Would you like $500,000?
Basically, I think probably only 1,000 people saw it before it got taken down.
So yeah, after that series, your next video was how to throw a tax-exempt party. And I remember you invited me to this party. You were destroying a house before it got demolished. And Bam Margera ended up showing up to the party, right?
We're doing a test run.
Yo, Bam Margera's here, dude.
This house is getting plowed down. So we basically get to do whatever we want in it except light it on fire.
You can't tell us what to do, Bam.
You go to all these LA parties, and everyone just stands around and compares followers, and they all look fancy, and it sucks. So I was like, I'm going to throw a party and do the exact opposite. It's going to be the most fun party in the whole world. We're going to throw it in a house one day before it gets demolished. Everyone's gonna be filthy and disgusting, and we threw the greatest party of all time. We turned the whole basement into a swimming pool.
You know what? Screw this swimming pool.
People were like taking axes, and we were like axing stuff, and people would fall through the floors. This is all for the Church of Scientology Sucks, which is my religion, and we believe that we should be tax exempt at party. By everyone showing up, we can leak.
Ben's friends with Bam Margera. He's friends with the Dern Bros, which is Bam's homie.
Claim tax exempt status. And there's a weird rule that's like you can't sleep in your church to avoid people having to like turn their houses into churches, you know, that way you can't just do that. But our church is different because we don't sleep in the Church of Scientology Sucks. We meditate. So technically you're just meditating for 8 hours a night, and that is allowed.
Following this, you actually had a series about me, if you recall.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
It was my beef with Danny Mullen.
Before we start this video, we're gonna need the appropriate backdrop.
I'm gonna be honest with you, DJ. Earth ain't flat, bro.
Oh, what? What'd you put on your face? I don't know. Welcome to what I'm calling the mayonnaise drama of YouTube. You got some mayonnaise so much. The one thing that I didn't do in my last video was explain where all the drama started from. Danny Mullen claimed that Brandon Buckingham was trying to copy him, but not just copy him.
This guy wants to be me. He is trying to be me in my hometown.
What else is a little strange is that
It's super stupid too, because Brandon reached out. Danny has a paid option on his Patreon, and this is super ironic for my 5% of my voice. Oh dang. Sure, I'll raise it up. Did that stop audio? I mean, I don't know. Danny Mullen has a paid option called Release the Kraken, where he comes and gets drunk with you. It's $3,000. Brandon was a teacher. He paid him because he wanted to start YouTube. Oh wow, sorry Savvy, that sucks. Okay, so Brandon paid him $3,000. They came out, they became friends, they got drunk together. Then he moved to LA because they told him to, and then they just completely left him stranded, basically, and told him not to work with him and started like trying to blacklist him from YouTube. And then so Ben parodied Danny Mullen and made the $1,000 paid option, and I hit up Ben to collab for $1,000, not knowing that was a parody of Danny Mullen. That's nice, Abby. Yeah, definitely stick to music, man. But yeah, so then, dang, I forgot my. Oh yeah, so then Ben didn't even want my $1,000, so it's just kind of funny because it was a parody option.
Told I was being brought on the podcast to talk about the demo house party I just threw with Bam Margera. When in reality, the house party wasn't brought up once. Instead, I sat on the couch completely silent the majority of the time while Danny and Leo talked absolute crap about my friend Brandon.
Ben, we're going to talk about this Brandon thing. Please don't ask for background information.
Now I have a tough decision to make. Do I stand by my friend Brandon, or do I join Danny Mullen's side to gain the extra subscriber? You know what? I'm not taking a stance. I feel like I was tricked into being here. Brandon is now absolutely pissed. So a few days later, he releases his own video showing how pretty much everything that Danny Mullen said on his podcast was just an absolute lie.
I will address each and every one of these claims directly with video evidence, screenshots of texts, and direct messages.
The whole
Literally, the noise of my vent is higher than your voice.
point was, he's like, I don't like Brandon because he's copying me. That was his whole claim. But like the whole time, Danny was just copying me, you know?
I've been a crossing guard. Hey, what are you doing?
So now let's take these two videos to the streets and see what the people of Las Vegas think.
What the fuck? These look totally the same. Look just alike.
Yeah, I think Danny suffers from a thing that Eamon from my Lego video suffers from. Psychological projection is a thing where I have a bad quality about me, but then I think that all the other people are the ones that have that quality, not me. So that's why it's coming up in my life, because I'm the one that experiences it. So I think Danny Mullen was experiencing some psychological projection there.
You were kind of like brought into the middle of it, and you were one of the few people that had my back despite, you know, clout motivating you to not have my back. I only had like 15,000 subscribers. Danny had like 500K. And he brought you on his podcast.
But karma's a bitch, because now Danny's like talking about YouTube killed his channel, and Ben and Brandon are killing it.
And shit talked me. Yeah, you were one of the people that like actually had morals and like stuck by my side, and so you did a whole series about it. It was a 2 or 3 part series.
Just 2. Basically, the deal was like this. It was like, do you want to join our side and get a bunch of clout and fame? Because you're
I don't know why we're debating flat Earth. I feel like there's no reason every single scientist. Danny's recent videos are it's just like he's just really mean. It's like. Oh, yeah, let's stop with the flat Earth. I don't really think every single scientist on Earth teamed up. I think, like, I don't know.
Starting to blow up now on YouTube after the TBS thing. Like, I was starting to like get some subscribers and stuff, and people were starting to like be like, hey, this could be the next big YouTuber, you know? Danny Mullen was kind of like, hey, ride up with me, I'll help you get big and famous, you know? I'll give you some shout outs and stuff, and I'll help you out with videos. And then he invites me on his podcast and just starts like saying all this crazy stuff about you, Brandon. I'm like, what the heck? I had a choice here. Do I follow Danny Mullen and become this like big successful YouTuber, or do I stick by my friend? And I just chose to stick by my friend in this one, because it seems like he was like kind of just like being a dick, I guess. I feel like I just out Danny Mullen's Danny Mullen, you know? I just trolled him because he's known for trolling other people, so I trolled him.
Here's a clip from Leo and Danny's podcast talking about what this video is going to do for Brandon Buckingham.
Yeah. Brandon is going to get some sunfish. He's going to get a lot of sunfish action.
For all of you guys out there that aren't hardcore Danny Mullen fans, this is Danny's way of saying he's going to use his hardcore fan base to completely cancel Brandon off YouTube. There was only one problem. What Danny doesn't know is that Brandon is actually a world-class Uno player.
Yeah.
Uno reverse!
Brandon has now reversed Danny's entire fan base back on him with just one Uno card. Let's review some of the top comments of Danny's video. Leo is the type to steal your wallet and help you find Leo deleted his dumpster fire. Leo's no Danny Mullen. Leo. Oh my gosh, these are coming in so fast.
We jumped in the Bellagio fountain. We did his final Las Vegas stunt.
And we're gonna do it way better.
Yeah, they were saying Brandon should like they were saying Brandon should do like bad stuff to himself, and they were saying all this bad stuff.
Yo! What are you doing? There's no swimming! And it's super epic when he does it. However, it's even more epic when we did it.
I really appreciated you having my back then. It was huge. And if you remember, they hit me with 4 false copyright claims to try to get my channel deleted.
As if copyright striking my videos in a sad attempt to delete my channel wasn't enough, this puppy dog, Leandro D'Ottavio, has hit me with a letter of intent to sue.
But we didn't back down. Ben had my back.
Yeah, we never backed down.
And now look at us. Dude, it could have been all over then. Yeah, after the series where you were helping me out, you got 2 Bigfoot hunters and brought them into the woods.
You guys fucking hear that? Listen.
Yes, I sent 2 Bigfoot hunters to the same location. So basically, I'm watching an Andrew Callahan video where basically he's interviewing this like Bigfoot hunter, and so he calls out and he hears a call back, you know? What if this entire time he was just calling to another Bigfoot hunter, you know, and they're just hunting each other? How funny would that be? And so I was like, let's set this up. Let's put 2 Bigfoot hunters in the same mountain range.
What was that?
And it was hilarious. They ended up calling and responding to each other. They both thought they were about to catch Bigfoot. I wanted to see if it would work, and it turns out it works, actually.
And then after that, a video you did was you tricked YouTubers into climbing a tower for a good purpose.
I am at the top of the bridge. Yes, we did this for a good cause. Just kidding. This wasn't for a good cause at all. I just thought it'd be pretty funny to get a bunch of famous YouTubers to illegally climb this bridge. Yeah, all these YouTubers are like doing all this illegal stuff, you know, and then they like try to disguise it as like, oh, this is for a good cause, you know, and it justifies their like bad things they do. Like I think Vitaly climbed like the pyramids.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. What I'm about to do is for a great cause.
I just needed like a video to do for the week, so we were like, let's just make up some fake cause and convince all these YouTubers to climb this crazy, insane bridge, you know. And
someone that was in that video for a brief time was too mad.
Actually, it seems like most of the YouTubers aren't actually going to hop the barbed wire fence. I guess they aren't trying to stick up for the cause. What the heck, guys? Are you coming?
No.
Why not?
I don't really care about lead poisoning. What the hell? Are you serious?
That's fucked up. Too bad. Are you coming?
Solid debate. No, I think I'll refrain from that.
Why are you refraining?
Because I have a solid head.
Rest in peace. What do you remember about Too Mad?
He was a very weird kid, but he was very cool. Yeah, he showed up to the bridge, but he didn't want to hop the barbed wire fence. Like very understandably.
It was a gnarly climb. Tell us about the cult videos. The 12 tribes. That was the first one?
This is the Yellow Deli, a popular restaurant you can find all around the
Too Mad was funny, but he was crazy.
world, but it's run by an evil white supremacy cult. And this is the story of how I actually got hired by this restaurant. I was a full-time employee living here for weeks, so I can now expose them to the entire world. If you thought it was crazy when I infiltrated Scientology, then just wait until you find out what goes on inside this place. I was just at my friend Danny's house. He's like, dude, I went to this like restaurant and it's like a cult. And I was like, no, it's not. So I looked it up and it was a cult. And so I was like, oh, well, let's live in it. You know, that'd be fun. Like I lived in Scientology. That was a cult. Let's live in this cult, you know? They think like black people are like the devil.
Now that I have my bride, we are going to defeat all of the enemies. Those enemies. The enemies.
But yeah, they just like live on a farm and run this restaurant called the Yellow Deli, and just like living there for 3 weeks was just like insane, I guess.
They had no idea you were filming, right? You were filming all with spy cameras.
We want you to.
Fired.
Wow, that was the easiest job interview ever. As long as they don't catch our spy cameras. Yeah, I had a spy watch. For Scientology, I would go home every night, but it's like weird, like not going home, just like being in character for 3 weeks. Like I kind of started to believe it. I like actually started to like believe that I'm like in this cult now, and I was like actually starting to get like the brainwashing was working on me, and I started to believe like this is my mission, my purpose is to be here, you know. And it was kind of hard to like separate the character from real life, you know. It's kind of like when you do like psychedelics, you know how like you kind of start to like believe like your hallucinations and stuff.
Yeah, immersive.
It's kind of like that. The highlight I would say is when we took over the restaurant. All of my friends became legal owners of this restaurant and decided to participate in the next employee group meeting.
You're all right. You can have a seat. Group meeting.
I think it's time that we have new changes, right?
Some customers, yeah, I'm not surprised.
No more racism. No more, people hating Jews. We are a community that loves everybody, right?
Yeah, this is our restaurant?
Yes, exactly. It is our restaurant. We're basically all owners, right? Yeah. Hoorah! 3, 1, 2, 3. Hoorah! All right, guys. Anyway, so now that we're all owners, I think that we should probably fire everyone here, right?
I think so.
It's a majority vote.
Yeah.
I feel like it's 15 of us. All in favor of us being owners and nobody else? Yeah. Say aye.
Aye. Nobody could believe it, but my friends had just legally overthrown the Yellow Deli restaurant. Because they don't pay their employees. The reason is because in the LLC, everyone that works there is an owner, so they don't get paid a wage, they just get stake in the company. I just had like 50 friends show up, and we all worked a shift. None of them got paid because they're all owners, is what the LLC states. To prevent anyone from taking over the business, any decision has to be a majority vote decision. We now have the majority. We voted all of them out. We fired them, and we took over the restaurant, and it was sick.
Wait, so I had this question because it was hard to keep track of during the cult series because stuff was getting taken down, and it was confusing. Did you just do one cult, or did you infiltrate multiple cults?
Well, we went to the Colorado location too, but it was only 3 days. But it was still funny, like doing it again, you know, because we were like, oh, now we know exactly like how to interact with them. We took over the restaurant. Let's go on to the next thing, McCamey Manor, you know.
To this day, I still feel inside of me that I'm still being tortured. I want justice. I want my soul back.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
that was the cult that beat children. Yeah, it's super messed up.
to think that this woman's talking about a haunted house, like those things you walk through with your friends on Halloween. This haunted house is McCamey Manor.
This was the first time in my life I wasn't scared of paying rent. I remember just like eating Thanksgiving, just like pasta with like, I couldn't even afford pesto sauce. I was just eating plain pasta and it was so sad. But I'm just grinding like these McCamey Manor videos and stuff. And I was like, if I keep working, eventually I'll be able to like afford food, you know, because that's all I want is just to be able to afford a place to live and food and not like freak out. That's like all I've ever wanted. I could finally, for the first time, not be afraid that I wasn't going to eat dinner, you know. But finally, after this McCamey Manor series, I was finally able to afford food for my first time, and it was amazing. It's weird because I've been following McCamey Manor since like it first came out in like 2014. At first I thought it was actually a really cool thing, you know.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too. It's crazy. That's what made me click on Ben's video. This is when I found Ben, was the McCamey Manor, and I was like, dude, like, what? I'm like, who is this guy? I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever seen on YouTube.
It's this challenge. It's like the hard.
No, he can't serve. He's never gonna serve Ben, dude. He's some shitty old man who worked at fucking Walmart. He has no money. I don't know if anyone, Chad, I don't know if you guys know this. Ross says he's making a documentary against Ben and like his ex-YouTube partner, Danny Burke, which, you know, I guess they're not friends anymore, which I don't know the behind the scenes, but they're not friends. Danny like hates Ben now and stuff, which is sad, but, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Russ tried getting me to make the documentary against Ben and Danny.
Hardest challenge
when I
in the
started working with Ben. That's how I started working with him. I sent him everything Ben was saying. Ben was like, he doesn't have a documentary. That's why he's trying to make you to make it. And yeah, he doesn't have a documentary. But he says on Facebook he has a documentary.
World, pretty much, you know. It's this challenge that like even Navy SEALs, like no one's completed it, you know. So it literally is the hardest challenge in the entire world. And I'm like, I like a challenge, you know. So maybe I'll try it. You know, not thinking that it's a scam or anything. Like fully believing it's.
R.I.P. Danny and Ben's relationship. Yeah, it's sad. I guess Danny just hates Ben.
Real. You see the people come out of this thing and they're like, wow, they look genuinely terrified, you know, and these are like tough men, you know. So I was like, this has to, like, it wasn't even a thought in my mind that this thing could be fake. So I go and I do it and nothing happens. I'm like, what the heck?
Like, did I really just fly from California to do first grade arts and crafts? But for whatever reason, this whole thing made Russ like way too happy. It seemed like he was just having the time of his life. So we've been doing these stupid exercises now for like 2 hours.
No, I don't think Russ would even be stupid enough. Because, I mean, I don't know what happened behind the scenes where Danny hates Ben now and stuff, but I know that Russ was a bad guy.
Hours, no breaks. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have unlimited endurance, and my body was giving out. But if my body gave out, they would electrocute me.
This is the fun stuff. Really?
Yeah. Well, looks like my haunted house experience is over.
You're done, bad.
I don't meet the qualifications, I guess.
You're a professional athlete.
Yeah, I work out every day, and I
we didn't do anything. You do understand, right, that we haven't done anything yet?
Oh, yeah, you didn't start the manor yet.
Yeah. There you get the big boy Russ. In the manor.
I guess I flew all the way out here for nothing because I couldn't even make it inside the haunted house. Yeah, Yeah. Aw, is right. I couldn't even enter the haunted house. This sucks. Like, I'm not scared. I'm just bored during this. Like, I wasn't scared at all. I ended up like doing more research about it, like kind of going deeper down, you know, like talking to people who've been through it before, and I find out the whole thing's fake. Cause it's crazy, cause like all the documentaries about it are how this is the scariest haunted house in the world. And so I'm watching this, I'm like, why are all these documentaries talking about it's the scariest haunted house in the world when it doesn't exist? So that's kind of became like the new part of my channel of take what other documentaries do and just like trash on them so hard. So
it's crazy. I remember I was like 15 and I'm like, damn, I should go do this haunted house to buy like a bunch of weed, and then it turns out it was fake.
That and this
it says it has a $20,000 prize.
McKamey Manor documentary. I'm just trashing on all the documentaries about McKamey Manor, and I'm just taking down the journalists. I'm taking down McKamey Manor. It's just doing my thing, I guess, you know, and it's sick. And then McKamey Manor tried suing me.
At the end of the day, I didn't do anything illegal. They're just mad that I showed Russ this video of his arch nemesis, the Wolf.
All right, this message is for Russ McKamey.
But I'll be honest, this video was not a good video for Russ. It completely calls him out on the scam that he's running.
You want my hate group shut down? I will be more than happy to shut it down. Prove a piece of the manor. McKamey Manor is real. All you have to do is hold a live rat. You can do that. I will shut down for good, and you never have to hear about me again.
Like, his one request is you like hold a rat, I guess. But
I mean, how easy is that?
The reason that he's turning this situation into a lawsuit is, well, first, he wasn't able to show a rat, so he looks stupid. But the main reason he wants to sue me is that this happened on his live stream. So now his entire audience has now seen that he's running a scam. I was hoping that this would incentivize him to finally come out and admit to the scam he's running, but instead, he's decided to sue me.
I had a lot of fun with this one. I actually ended up stealing McKamey Manor's name from him. I saw they.
Yeah, I know how 12 Tribes reacted. They tried fighting Ben.
Forgot to like renew their LLC because he was suing me.
And then
for
the cops helped him, even though Ben was 100% right.
Copying his name for saying the words McKamey Manor in my documentary, and he's like,
something does come out. If you use the name, you will be hit with.
Yeah, the Wolf sucked. Yeah, he ended up copyright striking Ben's channel.
Trademark infringement, copyright.
Wait, they're trying to get me on a technicality? Basically, they're like, McKamey Manor is a trademarked name. We own that name. So if you say that word in your YouTube video, then we can sue you for trademark infringement. Yeah, the man who tortures people and blackmails them is suing me because I said the name of his company.
I own McKamey Manor, and because you said those words in your documentary, I'm going to sue you on trademark infringement. But little does he know, he forgot to renew his LLC, so I bought his company from him, and now I can sue him for running a company in my name.
Let's look up the legal McKamey Manor company info. Records show that it was filed in 2015, and you guys used to own it until it got suspended. So I went ahead and refreshed the page. And what's this? There's a new owner now. The owner's name is Ben Schneider.
Yeah, I've seen the video. Yeah, Ben showed it to me. It's right. Yeah, it's still on his channel. Yeah, he's got a copyright strike because of the Wolf guy.
Which is me. Yeah, I just legally stole your company name.
I had a lot of fun with the lawsuit. That was pretty fun. And then he lost his hard drive. I went on an epic journey to find it.
So there is Russia's hard drive that was being sold, and it had all the San Diego tourists on it. There are a few people who claim to have this so-called footage.
Wait, really?
Yes.
So here's the plan for this video. Find Russ's lost hard drive so we can release all of the footage and finally get McKamey Manor shut down. And immediately I run into my first problem, which is that nobody knows where this hard drive is. The only thing we know is that
Yeah, Russ is not going to win. He doesn't have a valid claim against Ben. Everything in his documentary is true. He's probably never going to be able to serve him. He works at Walmart.
Is somewhere here.
He lost his hard drive somehow that had like all the raw footage on it. So I went to like the most epic journey to like find this like mysterious lost hard drive. And it was really well. It was like the first like video I made that was like over like 20 minutes long on my YouTube channel. I think it was an hour long. I feel like it could be like something you watch on Netflix, you know?
Yeah, it's probably not on there anymore. This was forever ago then.
The McKamey Manor series finalized.
So he shut down McKamey Manor. There was an AG investigation on him that's still going on to this day. I don't know. I actually just got served. This is insider knowledge for the Buckingham show. Well, I haven't been served papers yet, but as of like 2 weeks ago, Brandon and Chris, the two people that were helping me on the documentary, got served court papers. They still have yet to serve me. I think they have 90 days from when they file it to serve me, so they haven't served me yet, but I will be getting my McKamey Manor lawsuit soon.
Russ actually got in trouble for like attempted murder and SA charges, right?
Tracking crime now in Lawrence County, the owner of an infamous haunted attraction known for its extreme tactics is facing charges. According to court documents. Russ McCamey was arrested at his home in Summertown on Friday.
So he had his girlfriend film something that says, like, I consent to this, even though she didn't, but he, like, scared her into making that video. So they showed that video to a judge, and then he got away with it. And that's why in the Lego video, we didn't do the actual apology to Bricks and Minifigs, because we were like, we've seen this before. Russ did this exact same thing. They're trying to get, like, an apology or something out of us, you know, for us to get what we want. Because in the Lego video, they say, if you write me an apology letter, I will give you the Legos back. Oh, now we have evidence we can use in court to prove we're not the bad guys, you're the bad guy, you know? And so we did not fall for it. We learned from that mistake and did not fall for it again in the Lego video.
So yeah, the McCamey Manor pretty much ended whenever...
Yeah, no, I still helped a lot behind the scenes even after the series ended, just to, like, get this girl to safety, you know? But I thought it was, like, exploitative to make a video on that.
How long after McCamey Manor...
So I did Lucifer Valentine, like, immediately after.
The internet can't decide if this director who goes by Lucifer Valentine, if he's the greatest horror director of all time, or if this man is actually hurting people, but because these movies are marketed
fucking nuts
as fictional horror movies, he's never gotten in trouble for his crimes.
I went on this epic journey to find the hard drive, you know, like this mysterious hard drive. So I was like, what if I also go on an epic journey to find this mysterious director, Lucifer Valentine, you know, who might be torturing people? I hit a roadblock where this girl, basically one of my undercover agents blackmailed me. I think she got brainwashed in the Lucifer Valentine cult.
At this point, he has not said one mean thing to me or one not one thing.
Nice, yeah. I'm glad Shay's doing good.
Makes me feel like he's a danger. Right now, I think you're more of a danger than he is, because
I've joked about this so much in my undercover missions. I was like, Ben, if you don't... Oh, no, I'm not gonna say it. Oh, I'm on stream. All right. Nothing like bad. It's just I've joked and, like, I was gonna have, like, breaking news and shit. Like, Ben's undercover flips on him. I did wait. Like, this girl sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I've done way crazier stuff than she was doing. But look where I'm at. You know what I mean? She's dumb.
Are setting me up. He has not done one fucking thing to make me feel endangered.
Wow. I guess I should have taken it more seriously when I was told that Lucifer Valentine can get the people he talks to do literally anything.
You don't even understand, like, I can get these girls to do anything I want.
Now, Lucifer Valentine convinced her, just like everyone else, that he's the good guy.
Thank you for being the nicest guy.
Oh, Horror Road Trip. Yeah, that was one of the people. I wish I still had the messages. Russ tried getting me to make a documentary against them too, now that you mentioned that name. It was like Trilogy, Reckless Ben, Danny Burke, and Road Trip, and like one other person he wanted me to make a documentary against.
So that would make me the bad guy because I'm investigating such a nice guy like him.
Yeah, basically she's like, I told Lucifer Valentine the whole plan and I had to put the whole project on pause for like almost a year and a half. So I film all this in like a couple months. We find out who he is. I send an undercover agent. I get blackmailed and then I just put the project on pause. So this is my detective board. I got it for the Lucifer Valentine video. It's turned around right now. I can't show it because it's like a very secret video, but it's insane. It's like one of the craziest videos I'm working on. Like crazier the Lego video. It's like literally the exact same plot as the Lego video, but on steroids. It's almost like bar for bar the exact same as the Lego
but
video.
10 times more interesting.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. You can kind of see it.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's insane.
No way.
Yeah, so this guy right here, I don't know if you can see right here, he was abusing kids on ventilators, like sneaking into hospitals. We said
this shit, I'm like kind of a part of it. I was. This video he's talking about, oh man. Yeah, I have like PTSD from this video. I told Ben, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Is it the Banksy story? No, this is this is Ben's like biggest video. It's really crazy. Like the worst guy. Yeah, what he's talking about here in this detective board, yeah, I've seen everything. It's the worst. It's the worst. This guy is the fucking worst. The worst guy.
It's up in some guy's kitchen who was like connected to it, and he thought he was gonna, like remodel the kitchen. Then we had the whole detective board set up, and we caught him. And then he gave us a bunch of information. It was sick. And then I started talking to HBO, and they're like, "Dude, we love your McCamey Manor series. What if we do a series for HBO?" And I'm like, "Let's do it." I made 5.
Oh, it's the worst. Yeah, he was abusing kids on ventilators, like Ben just said. I don't want it. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil Ben's video. I'm like in it, I guess. This is way worse than what David did. This is the worst bad guy, I think, in the whole world. Like, this guy's Epstein level. He's kind of worse than Epstein. And, like, I've seen everything he did, and it was, like, making me, like, every time I'd see kids, I'd, like, cry. It was terrible, dude. I fucking hate that video. I think it's good Ben's going after him. But yeah, he abused kids on ventilators. I've seen all of his crimes. Oh.
Movies?
The worst, dude. The worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, worst crimes. I don't know. Terrible.
Second one we got in a lot of trouble for, and the second one is why we can't make it an HBO show anymore, but it was a little too gnarly for television, I guess. Yeah, but I spent about 2 years making that, about 1.5 to 2 years making all those movies. I've told Brandon what they are off camera, but I can't even mention them because they're like that gnarly. Like, my friends could get in trouble just for me talking about it. We might have pissed off some very, very powerful people.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's so interesting. I wish the world could see it. One day I feel like people will see it.
Yeah.
And finally, we arrive at Ben's now legendary Lego Scandal series.
At the end of the Looser Valentine video, I put at the end of it, like, hey.
Lastly, I do want to start doing weekly uploads again, and I really like the genre where I solve a mystery or solve a problem where the police can't help. So if you have a giant mystery that needs to be solved or a problem that the police can't help you on, then email me at this email, and whoever submits the coolest or craziest ideas, I'm going to come out.
Yeah, Russ is a sadist. Yeah, he's the worst.
Help. We got like probably 10,000 emails, and I narrowed it down to 12 videos that I wanted to work on. And the Lego video was just the simplest one, but that's why it came out first. Some of them are a little bit more kind of crazy and dangerous, I guess, which is why I have to take them a little slower. But yeah, it's going crazy. So still do all the editing myself, that whole Lego video, except for like the animations.
Yeah, and that brings us to right now where it's 7 a.m. It's been cool because, you know, like I said, I met you pretty much like a year into you doing YouTube seriously. You met me like a month into me doing YouTube seriously, and now we've been on this wild journey, and this is like a crazy peak for you, and I'm super stoked to be here for it.
Yeah, oh thanks, dude. Yeah, it's been crazy to see your progress too, dude. You blew up a lot faster than I did, which was crazy because I was bigger than you when we met, and then you just like passed me so fast.
Yeah, in due time, Ben is gonna have more subscribers than me, guaranteed.
And then the tables will turn again, and then I'll help you out, and then the tables will turn again, and then you'll help me out, and we'll just keep turning the tables. It'll go for infinity, and it'll be amazing.
And me and Ben were talking about this. If you have any aspirations of wanting to be a content creator, the one thing that we noticed is I've been doing this for 6 years. You've been doing it for about 7, 8 years. Every one of our friends that didn't give up, that kept making content, they all made it. Like literally everyone. The only people that didn't make it are the people that quit.
Yeah, that's true. I agree very heavily with that.
DJ, yeah, I ain't a bro. Sick. I don't know why you're on the...
That's
right,
people ask for number one YouTube advice. That's the number one thing I always say. Just like people are like, how to make the videos better? I'm like, practice. Like it always.
Audio sucks. Earth's flat.
Comes down to like do it more.
I'm loving it.
Jeez.
Like how do I make the video better? Do it more. Learn from your mistakes. How do I keep an audience's attention? Oh, just do it more. How do I gain more subscribers? Post more stuff. It's the answer to all your problems. Is just do it more.
There's literally no secret.
Yeah, if you're playing video games, then turn that into content. I don't know. Like whatever you're doing, just if you want to be a YouTuber, just learn, because the only way you learn is from messing up. You know.
Yeah, and like the quote, "Luck is when preparation meets opportunity." Look at me and Ben. We know so many YouTubers because we're just living YouTube, right? Like we were trying to film stuff, traveling, going everywhere, taking opportunities. So now we like know all these people.
Living Mad Hatter.
So yeah, if everyone enjoyed this episode, as always, the longer extended cut is on my Patreon. I'm a totally self-funded YouTube channel, just
standard consignment contract. You still own the Legos. We're just selling them for you, and if we do sell them, we get a small fee.
This could change everything, Dad.
Taking over the store. Escape from corporate. Pack your things. You're out.
What about the consignment deals?
We'll be taking on all consignment.
None of my videos have been taken off lately. I just want to do the right thing and help people.
These guys, they stole my dad's entire Lego Star Wars collection.
What?
You gotta help me, Reckless Ben. You're my only hope.
I will stop at nothing until I get your entire Lego collection back. I'll put on spy glasses so I can record everything. I was here wondering if I could get my friend's Lego collection back.
Whose Legos?
His name's Brian.
911, what's your emergency?
There's someone in my store harassing me right now.
This is
Yeah, I know Zach plays
Well, that's
Victor.
something I realized. I mean, it goes all the way to the top, all the way up to the CEO.
Okay, what's going on?
Your store has my friend Brian's Legos, I think. So I was wondering if you could get those back.
Nope. No, we don't.
You gotta just keep trying, Hayes.
You guys posted a photo of it online, so
I know who
you
that
do.
guy is. He just...
Are you threatening me?
No, maybe not. Some guy photos.
So, which one of you is Ben? You enjoying
I think
your
I get demonetized if I play Sky
Ben?
Rose.
I think.
We have to get the boss's phone number.
How are we gonna do that? They're not just gonna give it to us.
We need to make you look like a famous YouTuber. We can put a fake fan in there to make you look legit.
No way, are you Lego King? Can I be in the video? Yeah.
You go into the store, do a fake competition with the employees. Then we bring the winner out into the woods for a victory ceremony, induct them into our cult. And once they trust us...
This isn't AI. This
we
is
ask
Zach King. He's one of the biggest TikTokers in the whole world.
the
Not this
boss's
guy.
phone number.
Yeah, this guy's massive, bro.
That's awesome.
He's like one of the biggest. He's one of the biggest content creators in the whole world, bro.
Brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick. You have power now, so tell us what to do.
Lay down. Die.
Do you have your boss's, like, phone number or anything?
No, this isn't AI. That's really Zach King.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any of Brian's Legos.
Yeah, you do. I saw them in the store, so...
Sue me then.
Sit by the car. Yeah, that's definitely heroin.
What?
100% heroin. I can see it.
What? I'll take any drug test. I'll pee anywhere.
Hey, whoa, you're walking a thin line here, buddy. Chill out.
My whole life, I was taught that if you help people, you're supposed to be rewarded. And if you hurt people, you get punished. I guess.
Yeah, Zach King sells at NBA venues. We were backstage with him.
Taught a lie.
You're harassing my employees. You're vandalizing my store.
I'm not doing that, actually. That's my franchisees. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
really
this is AI.
control what they
Hayes is
do.
right.
I don't
I got trolled.
think.
Oh, whoops.
You're a franchise.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I can appreciate that you think you're being very clever, but you better watch your back, because I own this city, and this goes deeper than you could possibly imagine.
Yes, man. But I'm only just doing my job.
Squad, open up! All right, I got him!
So why don't you tell me what happened?
All right, so you're gonna go to jail.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. All right, we back. My bad, chat. He's joking.
Should I put my hands behind my back?
Yep.
Should we? I guess I'll just do it. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright struck. Hopefully not, because I haven't gotten a single donation, but that's fine. I don't really care about that stuff. This is fun. Yeah, but hopefully this doesn't copyright strike my video, because then I'll make $0, but we're doing it.
Like more with this whole. Some call me millennium vulture. I'm just a man of culture. Never let go. Never let go. What would you do? When I saw your Star Wars collection, simply felt the strongest connection.
Wait, Sheldon, what? Don't give Rob another chance? Who's... No. Okay, so I shouldn't play it? Let's check. Okay, so I don't know. Colin, the moderator, said don't. Oh. I was making a joke, so I can play it. I wouldn't even risk it. Okay, well. Alright, yeah, no, I'm animated in this. Yeah, it's funny. That was like my work hoodie. I don't have many clothes because I'm poor, so it's like everyone at work. Well, like I said in my...
I love you.
Oh, nice.
I love you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. That was fantastic. If this is an AI song, you should be okay. Okay. We're watching it, dude. We're doing it.
Works mysterious ways now reckless.
I didn't make this. How would I have made this?
Spins up in my face, never let go.
Yeah, it's Victor, it's Brian, Tyler, and me. Oh, as long as you made it, so they're saying they can copyright it. Do you think they would copyright me for reviewing it? I don't know. I'm getting nervous now. This happened. It's fair use. Well, YouTube's AI sucks with music. It, like, completely sucks. Like, I know, but I have to argue it's a whole process with music. I don't know what. It's AI. It doesn't have logic. The goat? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, in one of my videos, they won't copyright you. Yeah, that's true.
When I saw it packed on the shelf, something woke inside myself. Some call it envy, some say greed. It's just my destiny. I hope you want it. Brian's claim may be fair, like my hair just ain't there, but my heart don't care. Just another brick in the wall.
We're watching it, whatever.
When you called deep inside, felt the pull. I saw the Death Star's hole. Maybe Dad was never there. Life was just unfair.
This shit is sick.
That's why every time I see a box from 79, I shiver and shake. It's no rookie mistake. Call it fat, call me tread, but I'm just.
I'm in the video. How can I need permission? What? They didn't get my permission to animate me.
Dealing with my distant dad. Never let go. Never let go. The galaxy keeps on calling me. Don't make me sad. Chewbacca free. These molded plastic bricks. My only chance to be on Netflix. You say you know what you know, and you saw what you saw. But don't you know possessions? 9/10 of the law. The prophet spoke of kingdoms high and
Is that Thanos the Jedi? I think it is. Yeah,
waiting in the sky. But what good is a heavenly sphere if Cloud City isn't here? Would have gotten away with it too, if not for Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and those meddling kids with a million vids. Never let go. Never let go. Never let go.
No, it definitely works the same if I'm live. Yes, that's why the E stream got taken down. I got too drunk and played Ganja White Knight at the end, and it completely demonetized me. One of my own videos, I had to re-upload like 17 versions because I was asked to put, when people were saying Brian was going to flip on Ben, I was asked to put that scene from, and it was getting copyright struck, the scene from what is the movie, Wolf of Wall Street, and it was getting struck by a song. I'm like, what even is going on? So that's why it's like so garbage, because I had to edit it like 7 times. When we get the live action version of this, I don't never.
Some people seek salvation, some people seek control. I just want your TIE fighters to lift my empty soul. I never had much growing up. Dad was always gone, so when I saw your interceptor, it felt like my Eldorado. Some $100,000 worth of Star Wars brick by brick. Some people saw a crime scene. For me, it's one cool trick. Thought I'd evade detection, thought nobody would know, but somehow every camera angle is fit for HBO.
Yeah. Who are the kitties? I think they're gender swapped versions of us. I don't know. I wondered the same thing. I was kind of disappointed it wasn't like us fighting and then like Amon as Palpatine. I would have done this way better. Oh, you're about to be rich. I hope so.
Including my creator. Never let go.
It is a good song. It's so funny. Bricks and Minifigs is so screwed, dude.
Some folks seek
Just everyone, you know what I mean? Just like, I mean, like, the thing is, everything recorded, it's reality. Like, we've shown them just the truth of what is going on, and then, yeah, they're just like, I don't know, they suck.
Wanted the largest Lego Star Wars collection. Never let go. Never let go.
I don't know what gender swapped cat what is this? It's Never Lego Skyrobs, where we're animated. Hell yeah, yeah, Bama's fucking screwed, dude. They're so dumb.
Jackals dancing, don't ask why.
Alright, well, we're not gonna listen to that. Alright, let's see what we got. Already watched that. Oh, let's go to Ben's channel. Let me show you guys this Mr. Beast collab video. Let's see how many views it has. Let's see if there's ever been someone who has a Mr. Beast collab who has less views. Let's see if people went back and maybe it got more views now. Boo. Okay, it's on here. I'm scrolling too fast. There's no way he took it down. Oh, here it is. 27,000 views.
Oh, no way. Hey, Michael, Mr. Beast wants us to set up an extreme stunt for him.
And I'm gonna win a bunch of money.
Well, you have the opportunity to win a bunch of money.
Wow, she's
And since everyone seems to think my videos are fake, guess what? They're not fake. If you're crazy enough. Okay, no more spoilers. It's back to the beginning. When the Mr. Beast team first called me.
Come on, Ben, you gotta stop calling me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, maybe I forgot to record the Mr. Beast phone call. But it's time to go. Let's go. Yeah. Woo! Wait, Mike, you gotta come too.
Oh, BJC.
Yeah, come on. So the stunt that Mr. Beast wants us to set up for him is a line about 1,000 feet in the air, and Brianna has to walk from one side to the other. If she falls, she...
Yeah, it's only 4 minutes. We'll just watch it.
Okay, and if she falls, she dies.
Isn't that great though? He's got a Mr. Beast collab with 27,000 views.
We made the Utah! Yeah, we made it! So this is the Airbnb Mr. Beast got us. The living room, the kitchen, a fireplace, a door, a bowl, adorable, adorable, the door. Well, I guess we might as well start building this thing, right? So we ran to the store. I mean, we drove to the store to get some supplies. We didn't really know what things to get, so we got a little bit of everything from every section of the store. And now that we have all the materials, it's time to build our first prototype. Boom, we got a slack line. Ben Schneider slack line. Let's figure out how we're gonna attach this line now. With the help of our store materials and math, we were able to start building a solid prototype. Basically, we used this cock gun that we opened with these knives to start assembling all the pieces together.
I got it!
Boom. All of our calculations have to be absolutely perfect because we cannot let Mr. Beast down.
Say it again. What'd she say?
I literally couldn't understand that.
You try again?
Are you
She's crying.
Why are you crying?
I wanna let him down.
We're also gonna need skill. Not only that, we're also going to need lots of skill if we want this slack line to fully be set up safe so Brianna doesn't fall and die.
Slacks? Yeah,
I guess we did it.
Nice.
Nice. You think you can walk it?
Yeah, let like
Yeah, QT. Yeah, Ben is QT. Yeah, Ben's a real nice guy. You're always like a golden retriever. I'm not just saying that like if he was like kind of a dick behind the scenes. Like this is literally how Ben is, bro. There's not even like any disconnect from like this to like how Ben acts in real life at all.
Oh. Yeah, cut. Okay, guys, let's do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Beast, we can't let you down.
Beast down. We can't. Let's do it one more time.
We can't let Mr. Beast down.
Let's go.
Go!
Oh. Oh wait, we forgot the gear. We made it to the canyons with all the gear. So, let's build this slack line. Just like back at the house, we started setting up. Everything needs to be set up perfectly. One little mistake and Brianna falls and dies. We only have one chance, and there's no way we're gonna fail because we're not letting Mr. Beast down.
We can't let a Mr. Beast down. Oh wait, no. we can't let Mr. Beast down.
Brianna was getting ready to walk the slack line when randomly we got hit with a giant snowstorm. We ran for our lives. We almost didn't make it. Then we realized, wait, this is beautiful. Let's get some B-roll shots out here. So that's what we spent the rest of the day doing.
Do you know where the Mr. Beast crew is?
We found him.
Any of you guys have a campfire story you want to tell?
Have I tried slacklining? No.
After exchanging all our favorite campfire stories, it was time for Brianna to walk this slack line.
If you're crazy enough to cross this canyon on just that slack line, I'll let you keep the 20 grand on the other side.
Got this, yay, that 20K is gonna be yours!
Yeah!
Ah!
Oh, wait.
Don't
fall, that's what we meant! Don't fall!
As long as she's not dangling from the rope, she's still in.
So Brianna
I
started
just don't get how
walking this slack line.
Regardless of what your opinion is of Mr.
Thousands of
Beast,
feet
obviously
in
Ben like is a way better YouTuber than him, but I mean, shout out to Mr. Beast too for, you know, not even mentioning Ben made this at all in this video because they made this for a video for him and he didn't shout out Ben at all.
Air, fully focused.
Do you know what your credit score is?
No idea!
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you made it across. Sick. If there is one thing that we learned today, it would be to like and subscribe. Oh, you thought this was gonna be some inspirational ending where we learn a lesson? I'm just trying to get subscribers, bro. And then I jumped off a cliff.
I feel my cortisol rising. Let me get my Mandalorian and my Grogu on the case. They're here. My emotional support Grogu is flying by.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Ammon.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, just look at him. Doesn't he just look like a schleppy cave-dwelling predator? To me, that's what he looks like. That's my opinion. Look at his crazy face. Look at Ammon McNeff's sociopathic physiognomy. Whoa. That
you
is
think when he gets sad, his mustache droops down?
John Wayne Gacy, freaking lunatic, psychopathic, violent freak facial muscles. Okay.
Brittany's
that
so funny. She just
look at the oh my
eviscerates.
God. Imagine waking up in a dark night and seeing that in the corner of your room. I might have a stroke. And it's my opinion. It's very relevant.
Well, VJC doesn't think Amon's hot, guys.
This man is a psychopath. He's a psychopath, he's a sociopath, and he lies. And I think that when you do bad things on the inside and you're a bad person on the inside, it starts to show on the outside.
You're talking about, like, if you've done something with the former owner, send us some documentation. We'll help go through this stuff. And he's like, no, give me back my stuff right now. And we're like, dude, like, you got to go.
I highly doubt that's what happened.
Yeah. Like, and so, like, that then, like, started this whole thing. He then started going out on all these social media platforms. Up on it was like, ooh.
All the one Facebook post.
I have a chance to go and extort money out of these guys.
Every accusation is a confession. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, she goes in, dude.
I have a chance to go and extort money out of these guys.
Yeah, that's totally what Ben said and shit. It's like, yeah, I just like always wanted a time period where I didn't have to eat pasta without any sauce. And Ben's like, it's time to extort people.
Ooh. Ooh, just like my dad. Legally mine. I can go. Look how excited he is at the prospect.
Sure. So he then started harassing the store. He started printing up.
How do you harass a store? They really took it way too far with this corporations are people thing. Okay. Just as someone who's actually worked, in retail, someone who's worked in the service industry, someone who's worked many, many, many years of my life in like hourly positions, what the fuck is this man doing right here? What is he doing? He don't have a job to do. He's standing there texting. He's looking at TikTok. What is he doing?
The issue.
So let's say it together, y'all. Let's say it together, y'all. If you got time to lean.
Oh my God.
If you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Yeah, I'm on as the door.
You got time to clean.
He's just
if
such
you
a
got time to
dingus.
lean, you got.
He's more than a dingus, though. He's a fucking douchebag who has lied about me and my friends that I hate with a burning passion. I think he has the worst look. I mean, he just, I don't know. Both these guys look like they've never worked out a day in their lives. I don't know. They suck.
Got time to clean. What in the hell is he doing in here? Like I told y'all, he is messy.
So did he come in here and was he interrupting?
Leading question. What he should have asked, what did he do when he came in here? That should have been the question. Not, hey, here's the elements of a crime. Can you fill them in for me and just say
Can
yes?
we just imagine using a shotgun with kids running around? Like Ben's like, hello, and then you're just like, shotgun, you get the shotgun.
Commercial business.
He apparently came in and said, hey, we're investigative journalists, which he's just trying to claim he's that so he can get away with filming in our store.
Right.
Yeah. And so he then...
He is. Ben investigates things. That's what he does.
To interview the...
Get away with filming in our store.
It's a
Newsflash.
one-party consent state.
If it's a private business, they don't want somebody filming, they can just say that. There's no getting away with it if you're a journalist. Even a journalist can't be in someone's private business filming if it's a private business. There's no reason for Ben to come up with this scheme to lie.
It's just why a shotgun? It has spread fire. You can't. Whatever. Dude.
They could just say, hey, we don't allow filming in here. And then if he kept doing it, you have to get out of here. He lied and said he was an investigative journalist. No, Ammon is just trying to discredit Ben and take away anything at all that the cop might view in favor of Ben, so he can get Ben tackled, harassed, locked up, targeted, attacked by cops, have guns drawn on him. And remember, just about 3 hours later, Ben had a gun in his face from an American Fork Police Department officer.
Yeah.
So Cole G. Richardson, the one who filled out the warrant, it's almost like Cole G. Richardson just wanted to walk around with a gun and point it in people's face. So he filled out this fraudulent, phony, unconstitutional search warrant. And
I mean, it's like, it's the worst way. There's kids in there. How could that even be your proposition, dude?
Fired, and I hope he's never a cop for anybody else again. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be a cop.
Amon is the king of Amon. I don't know. I like saying Amon. He's my op, so I like pronouncing his name wrong. We should just call him bitch liar. That should be the. He sucks.
Lying and saying Ben is only saying he's a journalist because he wants to get away with filming in his store, which you don't have to do. Even if Ben was from the New York Times and Amon didn't want him filming in the store, Amon had a right to say, you can't film in this store. You have a right to do that.
And trying to disrupt the business by again, continuing the harassment towards like extortion. Like, hey, your business stole all this money. Right. Like, so you guys pay us this money and we'll leave you guys alone.
This is the question. Okay, this is the question I am asking the whole time. Amon just fucking got here right before the time the cop got here. He wasn't here. He doesn't know. So why is it that Amon is the one telling what was said and not the people who actually saw it? Spoiler alert, Messy Queen over here, the leaner the messy queen, Queen the lean, Queen lean, Queen leaner, is the one who supposedly saw it. So why isn't that person giving the account? It's just Amon. And you know what this reminds me of? Messy Queen 2.0, Dan McNeff. You know, doing no. We're calling on the lean fiend. That's funny. Calling on the line to the cops and saying, we just saw these guys. We saw them on the trail. Going to Facebook posting, we saw it with binoculars. The person had binoculars. We saw. Then whenever pushed on it, it's like actually he didn't see and he wasn't even there. So again, Amon and Dan might want to act like they don't get along. They might want to act like they don't like each other, but maybe they don't like each other because they see too much of themselves in each other. They act just alike. They look just alike. They have the same body type. They have the same facial muscle paralysis where it looks like their faces are melting from the forehead to the eyebrows.
He's just trying to claim he's that so he can get away with filming in our store. Right. Yeah. And so
Messy Queen tried to talk. Messy Queen over there, Messy Queen Fiend Lean over there is trying to talk. Amon, the control freak, wants to be alpha daddy in the room. Instead of doing anything actually masculine or manly, he wants to be alpha daddy and just talk over everybody. And he looked rode hard, put up wet. He needs like a little personal fan or something.
Was attempting to interview the staff and trying to disrupt the business by again, continuing the harassment towards like extortion. Like, hey,
harassment towards extortion. That doesn't even mean anything. Yeah. He's just saying words now. Harassment, extortion, doxing, intimidation, pow pow.
All this money. Right. Like, so you guys pay us this money and we'll leave you guys alone. All that kind of stuff.
So for the purposes of my camera, what's the guy's name that came in to do that?
And then he gets his videos taken down. You can do all sorts of research on him.
All sorts of research.
That's what we're dealing with. Is a guy who, like, honest to goodness, he's a
You could do all kinds of research.
Yeah, just Google like Reckless Ben.
I got new merch. They lied. Okay, it's 100% cotton, by the way. All right, get this shirt. It's going to sell out and it's going to be gone forever. And y'all are going to be going, why didn't I get a shirt? Can you make the They Lied shirts again? It always happens. All right, this is where it really starts heating up. This is where Amon, welcome to your tape.
YouTube. Okay. And he films himself doing illegal things all the time. And then he gets his videos taken down. You can do all sorts of research on him. That's what we're dealing with, is a guy who, like, honest to goodness, he's a sociopath. Okay. As we've done some additional searches on him.
Now y'all see why I've been calling this freak a sociopath all episode. Because if he can just throw these words around, then I can too. He can throw these words around to such an extent, to such a degree that gets people having pointed at him by cops just three hours or less later. Then I'm gonna call him a sociopath. Because it's clear that everything he accuses other people of doing, he's doing it. Why can't he get his left and his right eye to look at the same thing? The left eye's off over here doing something and the right eye's off over here doing something. And what I will say is that is this eye is associated with the father relationship, and this eye is associated with the mother relationship. Father
And
looks
roasting him,
beat
dude.
down, downtrodden, despondent.
So
the mother
funny.
looks just psycho. The mother eye looks absolutely frantic, manic, psycho. And he cannot wrangle the eyes to look at the same direction.
Has like it appears that a relative of him, of his, because he's originally from Ohio and then he moved to LA. Some relative of his with the same name, that like based on what we can piece together, was like convicted of like child porn or child sexual like contact, some of these other types of things. So there's a very real chance that he may have been abused as a child, but that set him through a mental disorder, kind of whatever the case may be.
I don't think any of that's true about Ben. However, it does make me wonder, is that exactly what's going on with Ammon? Was he abused sexually as a child and it set him on this path to become a sociopath? I mean, somebody said it earlier. Okay, so everybody that's ever been abused is also now going to be accused? Imagine, we live in a world where everybody who's ever been abused as a child now is a sociopath, and just necessarily you should just assume that. That's not the only thing that this psychotic lunatic assumed. He assumed that Ben Schneider was necessarily related to another Ben Schneider in Ohio. Like, Schneider ain't one of the most common damn names.
Yeah, it's so
They also
dumb.
had Dan Schneider. I guess that's Ben's uncle too, the guy from Nickelodeon. Maybe he abused him too. Now, to be very clear, Ben already came out and addressed this and said that's not true. He was not abused as a child. He don't even know this other Ben Schneider. But imagine Ammon McNeff just found another Ben Schneider. You know he was wishing it was Ben too. There's 2 Ben Schneiders at least in Ohio who are on the registry and are in jail. Neither one of them appears to be actually related to Ben Schneider, Reckless Ben. It's very common. It's very common first and last name.
Yeah, it's
How
so
many
dumb.
Bens are just in this one story alone? I mean, we've got 4 or 5 of them. Ben Gorman, Ben Schneider, Ben Urbex, Ben Jamin, Ben is only Ben. And yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I
Ammon
forgot
trying to
about
put
the Oliver
his
Tree
psychology
Memorial
degree
stream.
to
No, probably not. I don't know.
use. I think he's deflecting. I think he's projecting. Sure do.
Oh, we got
Sure
Nick
do.
in the
Goo
chat.
goo gaga.
Nick is in the chat.
But
What up,
now
Nick?
that you mention it, Ammon, why is it in your mind that if somebody is abused, look at his face. It's like he's telling on himself. Point to where he hurt you, Ammon. Point to where he hurt you.
It'd be his wallet. BJC, that's where Ben hurt him. Right in the wallet.
Could it be somebody with a similar name to Ammon? Like, that's what he's doing. He's projecting. He's saying, oh, if somebody has a similar name and they're on a registry, they must have abused. Okay, well, you got a similar name to Dan. You're acting crazy, so maybe you must have been abused by Dan. That's how you sound. And you're saying it to a cop. Look how he looks. You know what this looks like? Hold on. This face right here. Y'all remember this? I can't play it because they have copyrighted it, but it looks like this cat. Remember this? I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat, Your Honor. I'm not a cat. That's the man is insane. I think he needs a brain scan.
Like contact, some of these other types of things. So there's a very real chance that he may have been abused as a child, but that set him through a mental disorder, kind of whatever the case may be. He's clearly a sociopath that does not care about
He's clearly a sociopath. I agree, except not about Ben.
system.
Can you give me 1 second?
Sure.
Can you shut the hell up? Look at this one over here. Oh.
Hello, this is Jason. Yeah, I'm actually on a huge call right now. So
A huge call full of lies. Look at him over here. Wearing drawers for pants.
No, you're okay. You're all right. Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's an important call.
Much more important than whatever bullshit you're dealing with here today, sir.
So that's kind of what we look.
He's a clear sociopath. He probably got abused as a kid. There's a Ben Schneider in jail, so it must be. Okay, maybe you just stole someone's Legos and he's trying to get them back. Did you ever think about it that way?
We recognize, and we know that the law has to kind of be a little bit, like they're agnostic, right? They just can't take my word for it, and I totally understand that stuff.
Right.
But from our side of things,
agnostic. What a dirty word in Mormon land.
Yeah, in Mormon land, that's
No,
like...
this guy's a sociopath. And so we
know it. We are not doctors. We're not licensed to diagnose anyone. If anyone's a sociopath here, it's obvious and clear who it is. And yet, he's already diagnosed Ben with being abused as a child. Now, Ben has already come out. Look at this public statement here. It says, Ben Schneider said that claims he was abused as a child are not true. In a written statement, he said, anyway, I would like for this to be my official response to the police body cam footage if you're going to include one for me. Quote, goo goo, gaga. Goo goo, gaga. I just feel like this is the most appropriate way to respond to someone acting like a baby.
for our staff.
Yes, sir.
We've got franchisees
I still
from
love
all
that
sorts
response. This
yes,
is so
sir.
ridiculous.
Yes, sir, Daddy.
Yeah,
all over
Daddy
the country right now
McNabb.
that are training in here. And these guys coming in, they've threatened people before, like and like they're showing up at houses. Clearly, they were trespassed yesterday, and they're right back. They don't care about the law, right?
Right.
And that's what
Y'all don't care about the law either. I heard that Legally Mine was unlicensed practicing law.
makes us very scared. Is because again, like
He's scared. He's so scared. Oh my God, he's so scared. Oh my God.
before.
Chad, I'll be right back.
Like, and like they're showing up at houses. Clearly, they were trespassed yesterday, and they're right back. They don't care about the law, right? And that's what
Listen to
makes
this.
us very scared. Is because again, like, do I? And I'm kind of asking a serious question. In your opinion, would you go get a shotgun and bring it in the store?
So what I can do, I can't give you my opinion on that, but I can.
understand.
This is the look at the. He knows it's stupid. He can't even keep a straight face. He's ready to go get his Subway sandwich and eat. So now we have violent lunatic Ammon McNeff fantasizing again about having a violent gun war at the Brick and the Minifig. He wants to have it right here at the training headquarters.
Just ripping off BJC's content.
He wants to have someone, he's having violent fantasies. Ammon McNeff is having violent fantasies about children being abused, about shooting people, about having his proxies shoot people. It's clear what he thinks of Ben.
No,
he
we can
hopes
definitely
and
say that,
prays
guys.
Ben has been abused. He hopes and wishes
You can definitely say this guy sucks.
that Ben would get shot up by his staff members. It's clear to me.
I'm kind of asking a serious
Watch
question.
him.
In your opinion,
Look at him. I'm kind of asking a serious question. He's like, what the f are you about to say, dude?
would you go get a shotgun and bring it in the store?
So I
What,
can
every
do,
store?
I can't give you my opinion on that, but I
Not just any gun either, girl. A shotgun. A shotgun. Should I bring the here? Because if y'all aren't going to go and arrest him, he's a sociopath. He's insane. He's been arrested before. He's been abused. He's crazy. Anyone who's been abused is obviously already a criminal, according to Ammon McNeff. That's called victim blaming, by the way. And if you don't do what I'm telling you to do, I'm bringing a shotgun over here and I'm giving it to these incompetent losers to shoot Ben. We're going to be shooting people over here. But Ben is the crazy one? Ben is the psychopath? Okay.
But I can tell you that, carrying a firearm in the state of Utah, even concealed, is completely legal as long as you're not a restricted person.
Yes.
Right? And so I personally encourage people who are able to carry legally to carry. It's your right. It's a Second Amendment right? It's your right to carry. We can't tell you not to carry a firearm, right?
We, just for your record, we did do that one time when someone threatened to shoot up the store. Orem PD responded to that call as well.
Yeah.
Me and firearms office at the time.
Were you the
Okay, so this one already got it. I'm scared.
escorted him out earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He got demons.
Can I just get your ID?
Yeah.
I have to attach you to the report.
Yeah, let me go grab my keys. I gotta
No, 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 you got to.
You know what? You don't got to do that. Let me just get your name.
Stream Inception? Yeah, we should do it.
He looks inflamed. He can't even put his arms down.
Jeez.
And this did happen in front.
Apparently his underwear doesn't have
manager.
pockets either because he doesn't got his wallet or his keys on him.
But it's okay. I see your video. I trust you.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
I don't need your lying ass words, buddy. We see the video.
Out of the state of Utah, correct?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's a state.
Yeah, welcome to America. It's like shotguns and toy
what I'm gonna have
stores
you do is
for YouTubers.
also do the same thing that he just did. Okay. He's sending me an email just with a statement. Okay. If you can do the
Let me FOIA this one.
same thing, I would appreciate it. Just what time,
So mine is
specifics,
all the
details.
other matters, not on this specific one. So
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want? So our cameras don't record audio. Do you want me to have the other employees put something in there, or does that matter?
No. It's fine. If you just put in there what he made, the statements that he made
Not
to you.
metabolically ideal, yeah.
The statements that Ammon already just now planted in front of you, y'all, when you should have been separated in a different room. What is this back here? Oh, that's Brian's set. No, I'm just kidding. Look at him. What's he's doing? Watching my videos on YouTube or what? Oh no, I wasn't making them yet. This is March. What is he doing? What is he doing? Why is he only wearing drawers? Where's his pants? Where's this man's? One thing, I don't want to see too much of a grown man's thigh in an office setting, and I don't want to see their toes either. Okay. Frankly, same goes for women. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I don't want to see too much thigh. I don't really want to see too much toes. I don't want to see too much toes. Where's the rest of his outfit? Where's the pants? He's just wearing drawers. He's still got time to lean over here. He's got a lot of time on his hands.
Almost looks like he's never
Look at
worked
Messy.
out a day in
Look at
his
Messy
life.
Queen. Look at him. Look at him. Hold on. I gotta find his lookalike real quick. It's giving the nope, not that. This one. Why won't it do? Okay, look there. Oh my God.
She forgot the receding hairline is the only thing missing.
He got so excited when Josh called. Oh my God.
Provost case number.
Imagine you're one of the new franchisees who's paying like $45,000 or something for the training that this guy's supposed to be giving you.
Forks case number.
Watch him. He's so disengaged. When he hears Josh called, watch him.
You're good.
Yes, sir.
We're here by my house.
Look.
They're his house.
Where is this at?
American Fork.
Okay.
His jaw unhinged.
Tell.
Oh my God. I have to take a screenshot of this. This is hilarious. This is a drama lover.
Call AFPD right now. Don't confront him. Tell him to have AFPD go over there and explain to the officer he was just arrested yesterday for the same thing. So let's.
This cop got his cortisol through the roof.
Right now.
Right now, Josh, hang the phone up and call the cops. So
video. Can I watch the video of
Lemonade Man in the chat? What up, buddy?
Okay, it's his moment.
Pre-recorded just their little interaction coming in.
You might need to turn it.
Yeah.
If you turn it sideways, it'll get.
Ammon is such a control freak. He can't even let the man watch a video. Everybody's
Yeah, I know. This is right when I got arrested.
26.
It's so funny.
2-year-olds, 1-year-olds, 9-month-olds know how to watch a video on a phone. But Ammon cannot help himself. He gotta tell somebody, you might have to turn it to the side. You might have to turn it to the side. You gotta have to, yeah, do it that way. Dude, calm down.
Watch the video of
Listen.
Yeah. I pre-recorded just their little interaction coming in.
You might need to turn it.
Yeah.
If you turn it sideways,
Hey, so he won't let him. The officer's in the middle of turning it. You can turn it sideways. You gotta turn it sideways. Chill out. Look, every accusation is a confession. I'm starting to wonder, well, they sure do like to accuse everybody else of being on drugs. Is he on something that's making him a little bit, jumpy? Maybe he needs one of them Zen packs. He definitely seemed to know exactly what it was. They arrested all the people at the Airbnb because of this interaction. Yeah. You had Ammon over here saying that they were going to get to arm the staff. They were going to militia guerrilla wars at the Brick and the Minifig parking lot because the journalist was there asking a question.
Yeah,
there we go.
And then do you want me to, what do you want?
Shut up. He wants to watch the actual video that happened. Shut the hell up.
The subject of the email to be.
Look at him. He looks so fried. He looks like he has about 5 more minutes of patience with Ammon McNeff before he just gets out of here.
Josh is the worst. Thanks, Blaney.
Just
case number or anything?
Yeah, just
Okay,
do
we're
the
looking
case
at the
number.
video.
That's 26
The cop can't even freaking watch the one damn little 30-second video.
OR 04733.
The guy in the blue. He told us he's
Okay, so now we finally, what, 8:10? Let's see. Nearly 10 minutes into this interaction, finally we're hearing from the actual witness and not the pre-planned fake story from Ammon, who literally wasn't even there.
Yeah,
finally,
with no audio.
We're getting a
There's no audio.
from
How
this
the
guy.
fuck?
Oh, the
How can he even
one,
witness?
Ben.
I mean,
Ben's the one in the blue.
We're investigative journalists, and he's wearing the same outfit he got arrested in the other day.
You see what I mean, Messy? He's wearing the same outfit he got arrested in the other day. Dude, you aren't wearing drawers as pants. You need to worry about yourself wearing outfits same every day. What about Josh Johnson that wore the same outfit on the March 3rd, March 8th, March 9th, March 10th, and March 11th?
we were living out of suitcases. We were
just
traveling
about
for the
Ben wearing the
video.
same
I mean,
outfit.
it was
But
also
it's
Tyler's hoodie, which is hilarious.
something that a messy queen would notice.
So I recognized
Takes one to know one.
immediately, and I just kicked him out.
Okay.
I just told him I was going to call the police if you don't leave.
What time was this at exactly?
It was 1:51.
150. So the camera times are correct.
Yeah, the camera times are.
There's no deviation on the camera times.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's like he really thought he had one there, right? Nope.
So it occurred 3/11/2026 at 1:51 hours.
And they did.
So this day.
Well, this is a different store. We were going in to ask them questions.
So like an hour ago. So this is
We
like
went
an
in,
hour
they said, we're gonna call
and
the
some
cops,
change
leave.
ago. This happened.
Didn't get their license plate, but they did leave the parking
Excuse me.
lot.
13:51 hours. My mistake.
1:51.
Oh, dang, I'm sorry to hear that. Woke before Karen.
Did leave the parking lot in a black sedan, which I think is the same sedan that
They
you
came to
guys
corporate
saw.
offices.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a little Kia.
Can you?
I don't think it's a Kia.
And they're also
Challenger.
wrong. It was a different car. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it was a different car.
Not a
They're
Kia.
Just complete morons. Complete
It's a
idiots.
Hyundai, huh? What was that? What was the car?
They're idiots. We had a
Yeah,
rental
yeah.
car the first time we went.
There's a Volkswagen.
Yeah, I
A
think
Volkswagen.
Kia.
Okay.
Because it had that
Yeah, I think it was a Kia. Okay, so the eyewitness is asking the guy that wasn't even damn there, "Hey boss, what's my story again?" "Oh, Kia. Got it. Okay."
Yeah, they're dumb.
Can I get you to email me a copy of this video?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm going to check that right in my car to make sure that it will play.
Okay.
If it won't,
Yeah, we
then
didn't
I'm going to try to
record
do
ourselves.
it through another
It sucks. I deleted them. I have a spy watch that does show us going in and out.
way through evidence.com. I'm not familiar how to use that.
Okay.
But
So
I
I'll
don't
have
think
to
that's
call one
anywhere.
of these younger kids to
I
come
don't know.
in and
Ben
show
probably
me.
has that somewhere, so he can show us going to the car or
figured out
leaving.
either way, okay?
Unless we went to the
I
car
appreciate it.
and then back in, but they would.
Unfortunately, we don't have a camera that caught the car.
Sure.
Sheldon said this is such main character luck. They parked in the exact spot where the camera did not
Ooh,
get the
what's going on
car.
with the audio?
What is that outfit? Arrest him right now for a fashion crime. Oh, the cut on those pants. Honestly, at least he's wearing
my
pants.
gosh,
This
what
one's wearing
happened to the audio?
drawers. He got drawers on instead of pants.
Yeah, it's potential.
Yeah, no, we did leave.
What they did today, I am going to file for commercial obstruction, which is a Class A misdemeanor right away.
Okay.
And then they looked at the evidence, and Orem said, "We're not going to pursue those charges." No.
Well, I guess that's the end of stream, guys. Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for watching.
Can you guys tell me what's going on?